This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector, and me I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Reggae Boyz fans. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan LFC. Back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. Jamaica versus Panama. Do or die situation in the World Cup qualifier. Is it over for the Reggae Boyz? Reggae Boyz Nation, I want to hear your thought down in the comment section. But I have a packed show this morning, and it's a pleasure to have this guy on the show. The legend, the man who founded for the Jamaican YouTuber when it comes on to sports, when it comes on to football. I remember once upon a time, I was watching Simon Preston over the years, and I said, why this guy talking about football on YouTube? Who cares? But further on, Ryan LFC turned YouTuber, and Simon Preston is the one who inspired me. I learned so much from Simon Preston, still learning because he's a teacher and we are the I could say he's a father. You know what I mean? So Simon is a daddy, and we really respect Simon Preston. And I just want to tell him, Bridget, thank you very much for the great work he has been putting over the years. And legend live on, man. Welcome, Mr. Simon Preston.
Sir Ryan, how you doing, boss? Hope you're doing well. Really appreciate the kind words you have given. It feel like from last year I'm gonna see you. That's how it feel like, honestly. But I hope you're doing well, you and your family and everything. And looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Trust me, Simon, it's a pleasure to always catch up with you. No, from the other day when I do nothing, and I ring you up last night and say, no, man, Simon, I have to do something, Bridget. It's been a while. We haven't done. Last video we do about Coach Suchman. We do a video about Suchman, but we're not going to get into that. But let's bring on the rest of panelists from some youth where Simon put me onto, and believe you me, guys, and you should give them the support. You should give them the love. And they're doing great thing over them channel. And I want you guys to make sure you guys go over there and subscribe to this or that sports. I don't know where they get that name from, but it's very difficult for me to call. But welcome, guys, man. How are you, Joma?
Welcome, Ryan. Welcome, Simon. Welcome, people. You know, there in the morning. Still I recover from Friday. Still disappointed, still dejected, but you know, we still have football to watch, to enjoy, and to talk about. So that's why we're here this morning, right?
Thank you very much for taking the time out and come, man. You could have do something early in the morning, in the Saturday morning, but you choose to come on the Ryan LFC show to talk about this stressful game.
Yeah.
I hope we can be positive after that game. But let's bring on the next panel. This boy, oh no, man. This guy remind me of Ryan LFC when I just started. I just want to give trouble on the channel. And Rush, welcome, man. How are you doing this morning?
Oh God, man.
It's a pleasure.
Oh God, man, them.
Where are you?
Oh, Ryan, 1 second, Ryan. 1 second. Call the channel name again. You call the channel name again.
This that sports.
Man, this are that sports TV. Yeah, man. Like, share,
This
subscribe.
that sports TV. All right.
Yeah.
You know, is it this or that, you know?
Yeah.
Simple.
Bro.
Simple.
Okay. Sorry for
We love it.
name, man. But my apologies.
Good morning.
But yeah, guys, Jamaica versus Panama. But I'm going to come to you first, Simon, because we're making video after video from the Gold Cup, leading up to the Gold Cup. Coming in, the team go back-to-back final in the Gold Cup, and we say yes. The expectation was high. I never hear them say, hope kill you. And may I tell you, my goodness, Simon, 6 painkiller I take. 6 Thursday gone enough to go sleep, you know, Simon. The stress, mentally, physically, they put my body and it tear me down, man. I just couldn't hold it back Thursday. I just have to start crying. And you know, when I cry, I feel much more better in myself. I don't feel guilty or I feel left out or anything. But what has gone so wrong for the Reggae Boyz leading up to this Panama game?
It's a combination of a lot of things. I don't think you can point fingers in just one direction. Of course, the players have some responsibility to take this campaign, but then you have to look back at the administration as well, because You know, from that USA game last year, we had 12 new players making their debut in the year of World Cup qualifying. You know, I was never a big fan of that. When the previous man took this job in 2016, he had 5 years to prepare for the qualifiers, and he decided to give 17 debutants an opportunity to play in the year of World Cup qualifying. When are they going to get an opportunity to gel? And some players couldn't get their passports in time. Yes, COVID has had its share, but we should never use COVID as the number one reason why things haven't happened in the direction that we wanted to. Because players, especially in other countries, have gotten passports quicker, faster. So why do we have to be slow in this situation? The government deserves some blame as well, because with a 35,000 capacity stadium, we could have easily have 10,000 spaced out fans. I see no problem with that. Vaccinated, of course. And we could have gotten the support. You know, Rush and Jamar was there when we took on the USA, and I was there as well. And you could feel, even with just 5,000 people, the difference it made. So you can imagine double that, what it would have meant for the boys in this campaign. It's 5 games to go. Of course, we're still in it for 4th in my eyes. We'll have to do something we've never done, and let's beat Panama in Panama. So we like to do things the hard way, so let's go.
So, Joe, I come to you, man. How you feel going into this game? Do you think we can pull off the result? Do you think we still have a chance? How you feel, guys, mentally? How you feel you're going to feel going into this game after a devastating loss against this Mexico team?
All right. From what I know, sorry. From what I know about the Reggae Boyz team, it's a team filled with leaders from their individual domestic clubs. I have Daniel Johnson and Leah Moore, Maria, even Ravel, are all players who assume vital leadership roles in the clubs from which they hail. So I would expect with this characteristic and ability that those guys would have under their belt, that they could galvanize each other, galvanize themselves, and find a way to rally and put on another good performance in Central America. As for the results, I am more tentative. I'll have to wait and see how we play on the day. But with, as I always say, with the level of quality of players that we have and the leadership ability that these players have, I would hope that they can be professionals and just exercise some short-term memory and wheel and come again, as we'd say in Jamaica, and put in a good 90 tomorrow. What more can I hope for?
What said you, Rush?
I'm a little bit more than tentative. I'm not optimistic. I'm not expecting much from the game. I think it's still possible. I will be supporting the boys, but I am not as optimistic as I was on Thursday. I'm just here for the ride at this point. While I can, I will support the boys. I will cheer the boys on. But I'm just here to see where it goes, because Ryan and Jomar, as Arsenal fans, you guys know what hope does. And it is well within the possibility that that Jamaica will just string us along. They might go and beat Panama 2-0. And that is where we'll jump back on and say, yes, we're going to the World Cup. And then we'll go to Costa Rica, come to Jamaica, and then they just go out with a whimper. So I'm just here for the ride. I don't know if we can still go to the World Cup, but let's not count it out until we're out. Yeah. So yeah, not expecting much from the game, but I am supporting the boys.
Well, for me, my really thought on the game, as you guys say, I agree with three of you guys, where when you guys said you're not, what is this? When you guys say we're not optimistic, I feel that way. I feel that loss against Mexico kind of bring us back right back to square one, and then so much thing going on behind the scene. Why Javon wants to travel with the team? These things get me mad, bro. And these things make me lose faith, bro. 23-man squad call. We don't have enough money, but yet still we have additional player traveling. So why not bring Anthony Grant? I should ask you that question, Simon. Why is Aka traveling with the team? Why not Anthony Grant?
Yeah, so with the Anthony Grant parts, there's two parts to it. One, it is true today he's doing a medical at Scunthorpe, and he should be announced as an official signing for the club today. You could say, all right, in doing medical, he should be able to travel out and thing, and even if it's even the Costa Rica game at home, make himself available for. Based on what Paul Hall has said, publicly and privately, he wants to adjust the style of how we play. So that pressing game. And Anthony Grant, from he was Jose Mourinho at Chelsea to right now as a professional, pressing has not been his style of play. Does that mean that we shouldn't have him in the squad? No, in my eyes, he would make a 23-man squad.
Yeah.
He just certainly wants to have a different direction, to have all players thinking in one sort of mindset, which is why he's been pushing and pushing and pushing for Kevin Stewart, who you remember as well from Liverpool, to be part of this squad. So he said on his arrival in Panama that he wants to get Kevin some minutes. Will it be from the start or from the second half? That's still to be seen, but at some point we will see Kevin once he doesn't fall down and break his knees in training this afternoon, because we know the injuries that he has had over the past couple of years. And regarding Javon Watson, Ryan, you have to travel with the team to know what he brings. And I know it's like a repeating message, but his role as an asset to the team is off the pitch. The vibes man, the person that makes the dressing room feel calm and composed. And whether you are a new player entering the squad or an English player, everybody feels settled and takes away the jitters and butterflies, etc. I'm not saying that he's going to start tomorrow, but I know you might disagree with me, but I don't mind with him traveling. I don't have an issue if he's part of the squad, but I'm not saying he should play every game. But being part of a squad, I don't have an issue with him being part of the squad. But playing every game, that is where I would have the problem.
Okay, fair enough. But so what is your guys' prediction for this game? What is your guys' prediction in starting lineup? Rush, I want you to bring up the squad builder, and I'm going to go with something different this afternoon. And a lot of people will go mad with me, but the reason why I'm going to do a totally different team, I want to make a statement, and I want to see changes come in this game. So Rush, I want you to I'm going first, and I'm going to explain the reason why. I know Andre Blake is the best goalkeeper for us, but in my opinion, not listening to the coach what the coach instruction, I'm going with Amal Knight. He's very comfortable with the ball at his feet, and we need player who can play the system how Paul want to play. Yes.
The Rush is irony.
Yeah?
My friend Rush, do you see the irony, Rush?
Yeah.
I think this or that Sports TV was the only channel champion in Amal Knight's return to the squad. You know, we believe that he should have been there over Dennis Taylor and Jaden White since the get-go. And now look at the chickens coming to roost.
A whole heap of beating we get for Ryan LFC channel just because I mentioned this Amal Knight name in about. If him come around, so we'll take it.
First booking.
All right. So for me, the reason why I'm using Amal Knight, very good with the ball at his feet, comfortable, and he will do the thing that Paul want him to do. His distribution is much better than Andre Blake. Some people will say, Ryan, why you playing Amal Knight in a very important game? Yes, Panama, I'm just not trusting Blake anymore. I lost my trust with Andre Blake, with him kicking, and especially listen to a lot of people, him not playing the coach around the ball to play it from the back, to give the defender them, put it in the midfield, and the final third, may I bench Andre Blake.
What formation are you using?
Question, Ryan, before you continue, question. So is this a cautionary drop or
this job going forward, my job going forward, I want people to learn and listen to the coach instruction.
So is it a one game or you get
no one game? If Amal Knight have a good game, he must be my Jamaica number one.
So Amal Knight getting the number one shirt.
He might get the number one shirt right now. People can disagree.
Yeah, I get that for that one.
I'm going. I know Andre Blake is the best goal, but and this is what I'm saying. As a manager, the successful manager, the Pep Guardiola, the Alex Ferguson, they made brave decision. Remember when Pep Guardiola take over at Manchester City, Joe Hart was the best goalkeeper in England, and the man said, "Listen, this man cannot use him feet. Oh, I want to play." And people say, "Oh, you They chastise Pep Guardiola, but guess what? As a coach, you have to be a strong believer and believe in what. And don't go back on your words as a coach. If you say something, stick to it. I'm a 19 goal. No more explanation. This is my opinion. You guys can give me your opinion down in the comment section. I'm going with Leon Moore.
What formation? 4-3-3?
4-3-3, man. We need changes.
All right.
We need changes, man. All right.
4-3-3.
Interesting.
Yes. Big up to special edition just coming in. Big up to all of the people them just coming in. People, can you guys hit the like button? Ostila, Ambition, Ostila, hit the like button. Come on, people. You know
Who was the next player? Leon Moore?
Leon Moore and
Ethan.
Ethan. Yes.
All right.
A lot of people say this man could play in the back four. Trust me, this guy is very comfortable on the football, man.
At the end of the day, a centre back is a centre back is a centre back, right?
All right. Yeah. So
I want to see your left back. That me want to know Ryan. Cause that's gonna be an interesting one.
right back, I'm going with Mariappa. I need experience. I didn't like Jevan. And you know the reason why I'm being very, very, very critical of my Jamaican player. Them overall, the Reggae Boyz player. Listen, you are a professional player, and you're supposed to have heart. Nothing wrong with Brown the other day and him come off. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You know what say? If it was Liebert Alleman, him do that and him say him never injure and him come off, him could have stay up on the field. Stay up on the field, fight for the team, 10-minute leave. You tell me say you can't keep for 10 minutes?
We can respond to that quickly.
Go on.
I don't think the decision to exit the pitch was Javian's decision. But what Paul Hall was probably thinking is that I have another person of the same position that plays in the same league that gets similar type of compensation that should have a lot of quality, that has played 50 games for the country. So he should be able to come in and
give us 10, just 10.
For a 10-minute shift if Javian Brown is not 100%. So because we are supposed to have a competent right back, we shouldn't have to be forcing Javian Brown, 70% of Javian Brown, to play a full 9 minutes, and you have another player that you would say is at the same exact level, playing in the same exact league, getting very similar compensation to come in and do a job for 10 minutes. Am I right, Simon?
Yeah, I follow what you're saying. Personally, I saw it was Warren Barnes that was beckoning to Paul Hall and pointing towards Alvas Paul, even though it was Mariappa that was warming up. But I understand exactly what you're referring to, though, yeah, in terms of the thinking and everything. Alvas needed minutes because he's in pre-season training, so a rigorous 10 minutes would certainly help him, especially with games ahead with Costa Rica and Panama. But yeah, I still would have gone with Mariappa, honestly.
Okay, what I want you guys to do, you guys can talk to the viewers. I'm going downstairs to pick up some fish, some real Jamaican fish. So just continue with the discussion. I will come back and give my level. Sorry about that, guys.
Another angle to look at this Alvas Powell Javian Brown substitution. Is it a bad substitution in that you're putting him in the? Because remember now it's the peak of the game, you know. Last minute, do or die. Mexico need to give us everything they have. Mm-hmm. Is it smart from the coaching staff to put on, a man that hasn't been having his greatest campaign for Jamaica in probably the most 10 minutes of the most important 10 minutes of our campaign?
Yeah.
Just something to think about. I don't know if
as compared to somebody who has been the most reliable reggae boy in my tenure of watching Reggae Boyz, and I can definitively say that Mariappa has been the most reliable Jamaican international footballer, whether off the bench, whether from the start, when he was the main centre back 7 years ago, to now when he's the third string centre back. He has always been absolutely all reliable. So the Mariappa angle of it, I would have gone because we have seen Mariappa play right back at Crystal Palace and at Watford. Like we've seen that. Like,
why couldn't he do it for Jamaica?
You've seen it. The thing is, though, I think the type of come to think of it, based on the campaign that Alvas has been having, it should have been a no-brainer. But the reasoning, I guess, is you bring two right backs for a reason. So I guess I don't know. That's the only justification I can see why Paul went for Alvas instead of Maps.
Yeah, very, very
Yes,
disappointed.
Simon.
But yeah, you hit the nail on the head there, Jamar, because with Mariappa, he's made himself available every time he's been fit. Just Gold Cup 2017 because of injury. But apart from that, he's made himself always available for this game and should have started. Even though Mariappa is naturally a centre half, he can do a job for you. Close out a game for 10 minutes, 9 minutes plus stoppage time.
Yeah.
He certainly could have done that job quite well.
He's there for it.
Yeah, and with
Especially
Alvas, we saw what happened at the Gold Cup as well. So the last 18 months, you could say, from Alvas has been absolutely poor. Arguably, perhaps the worst reggae boy in that time frame, you could say, in terms of performances. I know it's quite critical, especially because I rate him. We all saw him at the Under-17 World Cup 10, 11 years ago and saw what he did. And
One
he
of
just
my
had
favorite reggae boys. People would have known. I've gotten a lot of flack for it. Yeah, I've obviously said Javian Brown should be the starting right back. But
Yeah.
Alvas Powell has been, you see it in the amount of games that he's played for the country, that doesn't come by accident. He has been so good, but I don't know, it seems like an early peak plateau and downfall. I don't know. I can't explain it, why he's not 30 yet and he's seemed that to be 2 years past his best days. I don't get it, but
Simon, you see, these are the things that, these are the decisions that make us, well, not us, but, the fans question the coach. When you see a decision like that, you're thinking, you should know better. Even if we don't know better, we see it, we see the decision being made, and after the fact, we have to assess it. The coach should know better before the fact, right? So that's why, if you look in the comment section, a lot of people are saying, yo, politics. It just seemed like a no-brainer, as Jomar said. It just seemed like it was an easy decision.
Yeah.
So how do you not look at it from that side?
Yeah, I understand exactly what you mean there. Just running through the comments. Yeah, people were saying about the government. The Minister of Sport was at the stadium, Devon Smith. She was in the stands for this game. Yeah, she did come to the National Stadium, and that was bizarre because what kind of message are you sending? And you're telling people to stay home and not allow spectators, but you saying when are there in the stands, what message are you sending there? That's something else to discuss. Of course, that's a bit more political than sporting, but yeah. People asking, what about 3-5-2? It's interesting. For my 11, I have a 3-5-2. I'm not sure if you guys want to insist on a back four. Yeah, same. Well,
yeah, we all agreed that for the rest of the campaign, especially with this squad that was called up, because I think Jamaica has obviously the Mario Gray will be an asset that we'll be using going forward to the 2026 campaign alongside Leon Bailey. When those two people are called up, I think a 4-3-3 is a no-brainer. It has
to go in play.
But with this particular squad that has been called up, with the size and strength that we have in the center of defense, I'm big on Damien Lowe. First of all, I would say that straight out, I believe that Damien Lowe, had he been, for example, a dual national or born and grown in England, he'd be a championship player easily with the rest of them. I do believe Damien Lowe is that good, right? Liam Moore is also solid, not to mention Ethan Pinnock, which goes absolutely without saying. And I think when you have three assets like that, all over 6'2", all good in the air, all can play the ball, like Damien Lowe and Ethan Pinnock are very good playing the ball. I think we have to use that to our advantage, especially with the lack of a solid CDM, because we did not have Kevin Stewart at our disposal in that first game, right? I don't think Devin Williams is a 6 in any sense or form of the word. I just don't think that's Devon Williams' best role. I think the three at the back with, or especially Kemar Lawrence, with his technical ability to get in very good early squares. Same with Javian Brown being able to push down the wing. I thought with this squad that was selected, the five was a no-brainer. And then you have Devon Williams playing a higher role in the midfield alongside his DJ and Ravel. I think that would have gotten more out of the team using that formation. So we also went to the 5.
Yeah, man. Still a back 3 or back 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, you put it. But what did you guys are at the game? You realize that Javian Brown didn't get forward one time. Not even one time.
Yeah, Javian Brown didn't get forward a lot.
Not often. Didn't pass the halfway line quite, maybe once or twice to take a throw in, and that was about it, really.
Was that coaching? Was that coaching? The coach saying don't Don't go forward, stay disciplined, and stay back. And is that a bad coaching decision? Put us on the back foot.
I wouldn't say it was bad because I think he did what was necessary. Some games call for a bit more freedom. Some will cause for that opportunity for you where you have to just sit back. Different from the Peru game where we saw Javier Brown a little bit higher because Peru gave us that freedom in that first half to express when we were pressing. But the Mexico game called for a different sort of approach. And it's similar when using MLS as well with Vancouver. There are games where he actually goes up and down and up and down. And when he takes on the LA Galaxies of this world, he's asked to peg back a little bit more. So different opposition will call for different tests. If he gets the nod against Panama, you will see him a bit forward more, I feel. It will be in well.
And to that, Rush, I think also Mexicans really were pressuring the right side. So that didn't give him much of a chance to get forward because of the way Mexico constantly. And I say Andre Phillips made a comment saying that he didn't see Kemar. He's asking what square. Like Kemar Lyons got in 2 early squares, like pushing on the offline, getting in, not to mention his prowess on the dead ball. So Kemar Lyons had a good game. Mexico didn't have any joy on the left side of defense with Ethan Pinnock and Kemar Lyons. I think Mexico could not exploit that side any at all. And the right side was really targeted. I thought Javier Brown had a good game, but that goes to another point. If we know, or if we see that Javier Brown is not getting the chance to go forward, which is probably the only aspect that he might be better than Mariappa in, why wouldn't you then just go on and bring on the surer defensive wingback in Adrian Mariappa if that was the case? Because Javier Brown not going past half line, might as well have Mariappa in that position.
If you want a right back to not go past half line,
yeah, might as
probably
well
Mariappa.
Not probably. Mariappa still has the ability to go forward. I don't think he's as skillful as skillful as Javier Brown or say Kemar Lyons or Greg Lee. But defensively, as a wingback, Mariappa is one of the best wingbacks and one of the best defenders on the team, period. And not to mention his reliability. Mariappa does not make mistakes. Mariappa is not spectacular by any sense of the word. Like you'll see Damian Lowe and Ethan Pinnock making a last gas tackle. You're like, oh my God, what an amazing play. But Mariappa is sure. Mariappa will not make bad passes. He will not miss time tackles, and he will always be in the right position every single time. And I've seen that for a decade with Adrian Mariappa. So I think the surest option at right back, especially given the game that we played yesterday, Mariappa would have been that. To Nick Campbell saying Mariappa is too slow, and as I said, the game that was given to us to play was not a game that required Mariappa to be blazing down the wings and getting in squares. Had that been the case, I would opt for Javier Brown in that situation. But what the game provided us, I thought Paul Hall should have made an earlier adjustment. But fine, Javier Brown did well and he did not concede. But when Javier Brown was forced to come off, no brainer.
Yep. Well said. You hit the nail on the head there. Certain games will cause for a different sort of approach depending on the opposition or even how you want to play as well. What Panama will present is different from what Mexico will have as well. And we had seen Mariappa in the past, attacking down that right-hand side. When we went to the Gold Cup final in 2015, he created a couple of assists as well on our way to the final, especially one against Haiti in the quarterfinals. So he's proven his worth over the years going forward and even attacking. He's even scored for the country before. So he does have a purpose going forward, but no doubt his strengths do lie defensively. And I wouldn't say watch the pace or the speed that he may have because he's an excellent reader of the game. Yep. And I think that's something that perhaps could keep him part of the national setup for the next Nations League campaign, Gold Cup. And if he takes care of his body, maybe even the next set of qualifiers.
Definitely the Nations League. I don't see Mariappa being dispossessed by the Nations League.
Simon, I have a question.
Yeah.
All right, so you mentioned Jovan Watson's role in the team. Do you think there's a spot for him on the technical staff?
Right now, honestly, I don't because of
if that is his role. Sorry, if that is his role.
Right now, no, that's not his role. But could it be in the future? I could see him being a team manager in the future. in terms of organizing things for players, ensuring flights booked and training sessions and stuff like that. I can see him being a team manager, but as a coach, I need to see the qualifications first, and I don't think that's something he has taken on board right now. It's basically been a lot of studio time for him, apart from the field of play. So for him, I think it's, if you want to do that, then get cracking with the qualifications. Fuller and Bibby are in England doing what they need to do to get the necessary qualifications. So join them if needs be, because they're your good friends as well. So why not? Why not get part of that sort of setup as well? But for right now, the role that Roy Simpson has as team manager, I could see Javon Watson doing that as well, making the players comfortable, safe, and making them, you know, and being able to liaise with the JFF admin as well, and so the players are saying this, let's like be that mediator in a sense. So I could definitely see him operating in that role.
Yeah, you know, because some people will look at what he said about his role as, you know, the vibes man, you know, that glue in the team. Everybody talk about the guts and the glue of a team. You need that person in the team. If that person has the quality to be in the team, then great. But a lot of people will look at Javon Watson and say he's a waste of a spot if that is his role. And I think that's a fair assessment. You know, if that is the best quality that he brings to the team, some people will look at it and say, it's a football team first. But I hear Ryan anytime you're ready, you know.
Yeah, and there's some comments about the Nations League. The Nations League will get going September, so that will be September. That's when the next set of Nations League starts. Hopefully by June, July, the draw will be made, and we'll see who Jamaica plays. And depending on what happens for the rest of the qualifiers, let's see where our focus will be. The Nations League could be the final preparation for Qatar, or it could be the tournament that we use to forget that something is even happening in Qatar. So we will see how things progress.
Facts.
Yeah.
What it would require to go to Qatar, man. My God.
Yeah.
What that would bring to the country. Now it's either Jamaica will be a super happy place. It is impossible for Jamaica to go to the World Cup without bringing some real good celebrations and scenes in the country. Because I forgot unbeaten now. I forgot we not win 4 out of the 5. I say draw what? Most likely we have to go be unbeaten. And if Jamaica is unbeaten in the last 5 games, scenes, man.
Yeah, man. Crime stop in the country. The only thing that would happen is perhaps car accidents because people that drive drunk celebrating. But yeah, man, crime stop. Honestly, crime would stop. May I tell you from honestly. I vaguely remember what it was like in 1997, and the place was just. It felt like peace. It felt like something outstanding just happened. So, but we still have to get those wins.
I'm giving you a big up in a Mr. Special Edition. I can see Simon being an official scout for the team and video analyst.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Them can't afford Simon Preston services. JFF get themselves out of debt before them can pay Simon for all of the work.
You know.
But to the there is something I wanted to ask. I don't remember what's happening to my brain. Do you think, Simon, that the 2026 campaign will have diminished value because of the easier nature of qualifying? Not that it's a sure qualifier, because Jamaica has the potential to not qualify based on everything that we've seen from the FA and the players, so on and so forth. But do you think qualifying for the World Cup in 2026 will have diminished value because of the easier nature of qualification?
Personally, I wouldn't say that the value would go down on it, even though you're taking away USA, Mexico, Canada from things, because you're still going to have a Costa Rica team in transition, a Panama team in transition, and a Honduras team in transition. So for me, they are the 3 front runners for the 2026, and we are in the picture. Of course, Trinidad will find a way to get into that mix as well. So
not to mention the Dutch nations.
Yes, Suriname, Curacao,
tapping into their dual nationals. Like Jamaica is a trendsetter, I think, leading the way in tapping into our dual nationals. But we see where the Dutch nations are right behind us, like not being ashamed to adapt individuals that aren't from the nation, and it shows in their progression, getting better and better. So I don't think qualification will be a walk in the park. I think it will be an available 3 spots from. I don't know how the format will be, because it'll be 6 from CONCACAF. So I do, big up Andrew. Andrew say, Jamaica can't play a back 4, back 3 better. And as we've been saying, Andrew, we agree with that 150%. I think the majority of people I've seen have been playing with a back 3, but we don't have the position, we don't have the job to to put a back 3 out there. That's not incumbent on us, so we just have to watch and support the boys. But back to the point that I was saying, me and Rush were talking about it. Rush believes that qualification to the next World Cup is almost guaranteed. He believes it's assured because he says Jamaica should be able to find their way into the top 6 in CONCACAF. But I say there have been campaigns, i.e. the last campaign, where we haven't even made it to the Hex. Right? So how then can we be assured top 6? So it's not as sure as I think Rush puts it. But I also do believe that with 48 teams, 6 from CONCACAF, it won't feel as good to me. I'm probably just saying that now. In foresight, maybe in hindsight, it might be a close qualification, and then I might be like, yeah, but I just wanted this to be the one. This would be the one that really would have felt like a huge accomplishment, managing to beat out the likes of Costa Rica and Panama and maybe Canada to get a spot in the World Cup. That would have been just a massive accomplishment, something worth tipping our cap to. But let's just see how it feels in 2026, and let's see the quality of CONCACAF in 2026, because that will determine how we feel. Wouldn't you agree, Rush?
Mm-hmm. It will be 4 years removed from now, and the squads will look a lot different. Maybe our squad will look a lot different. I can guarantee you that, because we have the proof is always there. We can look back. Every 4 years our squad is different, so we know that the squad will be different. So I can't even say these are the players that will make a good transition and a good progression to the next qualifying campaign. So yes, I feel like Jamaica should easily find their way in the top 6 in CONCACAF. But remember, those teams behind are also, and some of the teams are doing it the right way. Jamaica insists on doing it the wrong way. We refuse to start a system 4 years prior to the World Cup or 5 years prior to the World Cup and just keep building on it. We just refuse to do that and keep, last 2 years of the campaign, whenever we reach the final stages, let's just try doing it. So why not just try to do it the right way this time? We have 4 years.
And that goes to a point that I also want to bring to Simon. It's good being able to have a discussion with Simon Rush. Now that you went there, right? Yeah. Continuity, I think, is why these teams that don't match up to us on paper are doing so much better than us. Because I can definitively say that player for player, we outvalue and have the ability to outperform Panama, Costa Rica, and Honduras on paper. Am I right in saying that, Simon? On paper, in terms of the quality of footballers that we do have. However, where we are lacking is in continuity, right? And I think, and I might be overstepping for saying that, I think nationalism and patriotism might have something to do with that continuity, or it might be from an administrative standpoint. A question that I have been trying to get through to the dual nationals, every interview that I had the chance to, was inquiring about their commitment to games that might not be deemed as important, because that is where it starts, in the Nations League. I believe in order for us to safely qualify for the World Cup in America, we have to have Kevin Stewart playing in the Nations League. We have to have Mikel Antoni. Even though I don't see Mikel Antoni being around for that campaign. But like Shamar Nicholson has to come. Demarai Gray has to come. The people that will be a part of the campaign, we have to be seen. USA, for the most part, there are few games that USA might not go with their strongest team. But for the most part, Christian Pulisic is playing international friendlies. Christian Pulisic is playing the Nations League. We see the same thing with McKenna. We see the same thing with Zach Stephens. And that continuity is why these teams are able to perform the way they perform. The same with Canada. Those guys are always making a trip from Europe and going back home. So one day I asked Kevin Stewart, will you be around for the Nations League? Will you be around for competitions that might not be deemed important? Or will it be a case where in 2024, after starting the Peter Lee Vassals and the Kevin Lamberts and the Richard Kings of the world, the Jaden Whites. In 2024, we're like, all right, Dylan Barnes, Bobby Reed, Liam Moore, Ethan Pinnock, come, let's try to qualify for the World Cup. Try playing another World Cup there right before the World Cup, and let's head to World Cup qualification. I think that's the thing that has been inhibiting us from qualifying for more World Cups. And I think 2026 continuity. So I don't want to hear, oh, the Nations League, maybe we give some young youth a chance. I don't want to hear that. Bobby Reed, I think, will be available for the next campaign. So will Daniel Johnson, so will Rafael Moore, so will Ethan Pinnock. They're all 28 years old. I think they'll be early 30s. I do think they will still have a lot of football in them in 2026, right? Not to mention the Grays and the Liam Baileys and the Shamar Nicholson, who will be in the prime of their careers in the next World Cup. The Dylan Barnes is also another one, Wes Harding, so on and so forth, that are mid-20s right now. I don't want to be, if King or Topi or Fletcher or Atkinson, if they show that they have the quality to fit in with this team, call them. But I don't want to be seeing a completely different 23 for the Nations League and then for the next World Cup cycle. And then in the World Cup cycle of the World Cup qualifying year, then we see the dual nationals come back. I think that's the same issue that's constantly plaguing us, and we need continuity.
I think Ryan is back, you know.
Simon, you want to touch on that, because I want to touch a little bit. I don't know if you want to add to what he said, or you want me to go first.
I'll go first and say that Jamar is absolutely right, because that's how it should be. Nations League, Gold Cup, friendlies, even if you're playing against Cayman round the road, you should make yourself available once it's a FIFA window. The only time I would not accept it if it's a non-FIFA date. There's nothing you can do about that. But you have to big up man like Bobby Reed that was here versus Antigua from Nations League, Mops that was here for friendlies versus Guyana back in 2012, Nosworthy, etc. Yeah, you have to make yourself available even for matches that are, because that's how you're going to get that chemistry, that cohesion, and be able to gel in with what's necessary. So any player that we're looking to add to the pool for 2026, it has to be done early. It has to be done very, very soon. We have a good, solid young core as well.
Yeah, we do. As I said, Nicholson, Demar Gray, Liam Bailey, Wes Harding, Dylan Barnes. Those are all guys that should be at the forefront of the next cycle.
Here's the problem we have, gentlemen. Andre, big up for your super chat. Listen, I would love to play a back three. You guys would love to play a back three.
Yeah.
Back three is very difficult to play. You're going to need time on the training ground. Everybody need to understand them role. It's a difficult position, and I think them going to play the back four. Thanks for the super chat, though. Big up to Coach Karum in the building. But, you know, more on touch are important. You make some valid point about player available for the friendly games, the Nation League. You know, the problem I have is not the player, them is the problem, you know. Or the JFF are the problem. They said it's very cheaper to play the local player them in the Nation League. It doesn't make no sense they call the English-based player them for the nation. And that's why we keep on failing. Because of the JFF, their mindset, they don't have the money. Go out and get sponsor. Go out and make like the couple years ago we have here Jamaica on board and thing. Go and try to get private jet. Try to get people to sponsor where player can fly and they playing free. These are the things what the JFF doing. Every minute they're crying about they don't have any money cheaper to play the local player them. And here is this here we are going to happen to Jamaica again for 2026 World Cup. And what? It has been happening for us the last 20 years and it's gonna happen again. Listen what they're going to do. They're going to play the USL player them, the MLS player them, and the Jamaican player them in the Nation League. They will do that in a 3 year. It's when World Cup qualifier come, bam. 11 months left, they might try to get people passport, they might try to get people this, they might try to get that. And then when them come with an English-based player 10, 15, and then it just disrupt the whole entire thing. And just because, the JFF cannot afford to fly like a Bobby Reed to come and play the Nation League, a Shaman Nickel, it will not happen. This come back down to the Football Federation to get sponsor, to get enough money to run the organization. And that's why we have the same problem over and over. It's not the player them. You think most of these players don't want to come and play in a Nation League?
Of course they do.
They want to come, but the Football Federation will say they cannot afford it for them to play first class, and all of these things. I'm telling you, man, we are here and it's going to be rough. One thing me know, you know. One thing me know, I'm not kill up myself again in like this year and last year. You know. I'm not do that anymore, man. I'm not do it no more.
But to interject, Ryan, there is the age-old story about personal issues. That's something that I've been hearing for years. Personal issues, and I'm tired of hearing that. You know, and there is not often a reason, or the personal issue is not often made known. Just personal issues. I can't make it to this friendly game. Personal issues. I can't travel to the Gold Cup. Personal issues. I just signed with a new club. I need to gel. Preseason, I need to fit in. Bro, you alongside every single player in the whole European football calendar is having preseason in the summertime. Why then can obviously we didn't see Navas this year, but Navas would have played in countless Gold Cups. Like why can't we see the Navases and the Pulisic's and so on and so forth in the Gold Cup for the most part? So I don't want to be hearing those excuses anymore. So it's not all on the JFF. Because this year we wanted to have Antonio in the Gold Cup and we wanted to have Ravel Morrison was here and Ravel Morrison was ready to go. Obviously that was I'm not sure what was the issue between him and the American side of things, but Ravel Morrison was here and ready to go, right? Jamal Lowe, I think, cited personal issues or preseason or something. I don't want to be hearing that anymore. I'm tired of it. They're like, are we committed to playing football for Jamaica? And that's what really matters. So the JFF, as you said, Ryan, needs to make sure that the players have the opportunity to come, and the players need to make themselves available. Kevin Stewart is 27, Ethan Pinnock is 28, DJ 28, Ravel 20, all of those players. Like I think Ethan Pinnock, Liam Moore, and Damian Lowe will be around for the next cycle. And yes, you can add a king to that, you know, to consolidate the mix, to build for the future. But I think we should be
Lamar Walker, Terry McGee, all of these players.
Demar Gray, Liam Bailey, Wes Hardy, right?
Demar Gray.
So we do. I think
Shaman
starts from right now. Just keep them playing together. Every single window, more say Damian Lowe and Ethan Pinnock I get reps in. So by 2024, Damian Lowe and Ethan Pinnock are gonna know each other like the back of them hand. They're gonna be best friends. Because they're gonna be together playing every single game and Liam Moore together. So by the time both of them are like 31 years old, and you get me as a centre back, I think 31 is a good age, especially if you take good care of your body. We have a nice veteran senior centre back pairing to easily qualify us for the World Cup. So I just hope to see continuity. That's all I want to see. And I think if we accomplish that, we'll qualify for the World Cup.
It's so sad we are here talking about 2026 World Cup and 2020 we haven't even finished as yet. 5 games to go. 5 games to go and we're out of it already.
All right, reel it back then, Ryan. Back to tomorrow.
All right. So that's my so I'm going to put Greg Lee. The reason why Kamara Taxilarion's out of a club. I'm stopped with the sentiment thing. I'm stopped with the I'm just being real right now. That's the way we should go right now. Greg Lee, I'm going with Kevin Stewart to make him debut. Speedy Williams didn't do great, but he have an okay game in my opinion. Kevin Stewart, I'm going with Ravel Morris, DJ inside the midfield.
People keep on talking about Richard King over Damian Lowe. It makes me so mad. It's just not an outrageous take. I can't.
No, I'm going with Mikel Antonio to lead the line.
Yeah.
And you have Andre Gray one side.
No, Andre Gray. No, I'm not having Andre Gray. Didn't impress me when him come on. I'm going with Corey Burke.
Okay.
Corey Burke.
And not Javon East.
I'm going with Lamar Walker.
Lamar Walker.
Again?
I'm going with Lamar Walker. Unfortunate, you were doing good, so that's the team.
A different game, man. You're watching Ryan.
No, that's the team I'm going with, man. I just can't bother with the player them going to let me down. You know what I mean? Taxi, we need to stop this cross from coming inside the box. We're still allowing cross come inside the box. We're still not pressing from the midfield. We don't know how to cut angle. And these are the things where kind of these are professional football and they don't know to cut off angle. They don't know where they want the team to go. So example, Mexico, they want to play down the left hand side and the right hand side and the wing and stuff. And we keep on them allowed to go to the wing. Why not them give them the midfield? They want to go on the wing. We don't push team to go where they want. Our two wing back them is very good one-on-one defensive and stuff. So this is my team. I lose faith in Andre Blake. I don't trust him anymore. I don't trust Taxi Lawrence. I don't trust Alva Spoil anymore. I don't trust Junior Flemings anymore. I don't trust them. I just want to see something different. Make these players let us down. I don't.
Right. You think Walker was better than Fleming in that game?
I don't trust Fleming anymore, and I'm not putting him in my team. If I don't trust a person, I don't put him in my team.
All right.
I don't trust him. That's my team still. You guys can give your team and stuff. All I'm saying, I will trust him all the best. Rush, go for it. Your team.
You want to make a decide that sports TV or team or individual?
I'll come decide
that. I want an individual bridging. What kind? I want two bridging. Come on.
One team, one dream. All right.
One team, Ryan. I want team.
No, bro. No, brother. They're very tricky in Simon. They are very clever.
I'm rate them. They're on the same page, man.
They want to split up the team, but we already. You want to go with the 4-3-3 or you go with our preferred team?
We are going with our team, Bridget.
All right, you mean your team? We do it individually.
All right.
Make us see if we would have any differences. I'm not going to be honest. If we disagree. But I don't think I will have much disagreement. Big
up Coach Barris, man. Big up to Coach Barris Johnson. You know what I mean? Enough love and respect, man. Russell, big up yourself.
Coach, this is my
big
team.
Up yourself. King, Loud Music, big up people. Make sure you smash the like button. Wayne, big up yourself. Smith, big up yourself. Sean, big up yourself. Big up everybody in the chat, people. Mark, big up yourself, people. Make sure you get the likes up on the video. Get the video to 100 people. Come on.
So in net, big boss.
Yeah, pretty sure you'd play.
Oh, Andre Blake is still my goalkeeper. I don't want us to shatter our captain's confidence. I think he can be better. Andre Blake is a better goalkeeper than what we're seeing. So instead of dropping him, just try to get the best out of him. None of the two coaches haven't really gotten the best out of Andre Blake in this campaign, and I really think Andre Blake can be a better goalkeeper. We've seen it for Philadelphia.
Make the point, Rush. Give Amal Knight the number 1 jersey. Give Michael Antonio the 13 jersey.
And give the
18 jersey. Let's put Andre Blake in the number 18.
Hold on there. Jay, what do you think about that interview with Warren Barron? I see that interview, and that interview was a such interview. That interview should go in the bin, bro.
So you say some interview bad, or you say Warren Barron?
Warren Barron said, bro.
It's not a atrocious interview. It's a good interview.
No, bro. That's a atrocious interview, bro. Is it? But love the legend still, respect for him still, but no, bro. Why is my coaching staff as a goalkeeper coach? If Paul said that to me, boy, I didn't see that goal, we could see what him saying. But the goalkeeper coach on the bench, you're supposed to have the paper, you're supposed to write down the paper and write down all the goals score, and when you go in an interview, you talk about the goal, all the goals score. Him say him never remember all the first goal score. How can you as a goalkeeper? You know what the problem? I think that brother is overplaying him role in the national team. If you want to be the assistant coach, apply for the assistant coach, Bridget. He's a goalkeeper coach. Not saying I can't say nothing to the head coach, but all the time when such man was there, he was in such man head. Like assistant coach, bro, to me it's like a disrespect. The man get Jerome Wait to be a stats coach. Him write down stats. I never see Jerome Wait in such man is. You can make that change. You can play back the ball, whatever. It's always Warren Barron. Is he the assistant coach or the goalkeeper?
Yeah, Simon, that's a question that I get you. Does he have a dual role of GK coach and assistant coach, or is he just solely the goalkeeper coach?
He's just solely the goalkeeping coach, but as you know, the previous man and him are best friends. So they had a relationship together, so he would always whisper in his ear idea. Yeah. So
no,
they would have
the same thing. I mean, Paul now.
Apparently, he and Paul Hall, well, I guess they both were in the same camp in '97. They both would have developed a good relationship. All three of them. So,
but Rush, I have a problem with it. You know, I don't have no problem with it. But to me, it kind of, I feel kind of say, yo, where is the assistant coach? Like, no, when I see Jurgen Klopp, when I see Pep Guardiola, he's always, I not see the goalkeeper coach, brother. He's overplaying him role, and the Jamaican people afraid for say it. He's overplaying him role, brother. Why is Andre so bad since every time he play for Jamaica? Why him not look so bad when he play for Philadelphia?
Give him the number 18 shirt. Make Michael Antonio wear 13. I make Amal Knight wear the 1.
I never see Moran Garden. I never see him in the man years or top of it. It's always him. Come on, get brother. If you want to be the assistant, I don't have no problem with it. Apply for the job, brother. But show look respect to the assistant coach, brother. That's all I'm saying.
All right, go through the rush.
Yeah, man. Pretty
yeah, this is my squad. So Andre Blake in goal, Kemar Lawrence as one of the wing backs, the left wing back, and that easy Brown is Javian Brown. It's just a little makeover and go through, you know.
Yeah.
The back three, you know. The back three is Adrian Mariappa, Ethan Pinnock, and Liam Moore. Obviously, not this way. I'd have Adrian Mariappa anchor in my team.
So put it now, switch it now.
Liam Moore the right side, Ethan Pinnock the left side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my defenders. Kevin Stewart as the anchor man. Daniel Johnson one side, Ravel Morris to one side. I think that's enough creativity in the midfield while still having some assurance in Kevin Stewart. And up top, I'll give Mikel Antonio as the number 9, and I want Bobby Reed to add a different dynamic to the team where he can help out the wing play while still having a forward in there. So when he needs to be supporting Mikel Antonio, he can. When he needs to be supporting the wing back bombing on, he can also do that. I don't want 2 number 9s up there. I want one that can do a roaming role and one that can be a menace in the
and it can switch to a 5-4-1 if we up 1-0
easily. So yeah, that's my team. What do man them think about it?
Funny, my team is close to yours. Literally just the left back. I have a change in mind and one up top. But I like the team. And as I said earlier to Jomar and you as well, in terms of the system, it's definitely something that would frustrate the Panamanian and something we can build with. So I like it, honestly.
I like it too. Definitely, I like it. Oh. If I could make a change to that team, I would make 2 changes. If I could I would take out the goalkeeper and I will take out
the left back.
The left back. So you're going to check the back. You're going to check.
Put it up back. Yeah, put it up back.
You're going to check the back.
Yeah.
But why are we still consistent with this tree and the coach?
Is this what I want to see?
Yeah, it's not what's going to happen, but it's how I think we would best line up.
We have the players to do it.
Simon, you know, I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to answer that question on the stream. Data Boss. So, Thank you very much, Data Boss, for your super chat. Simon, I don't know why I'm asking you this question, but...
Free roll for Bobby Reed, exactly, Data Boss.
Well, here's the thing, though. It doesn't matter about if you deserve it or not. At the end of the day, football is a game of numbers. I score more than you, I win the game. Yeah. When we go back in history, and I'm going to say, well, Ryan did have 50 shots on target, you know, and them things. No, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to say Simon won 2-1 at the end of the day. And we're not going to go back and say, oh, sure. Did we really know that when we qualified for the 98 World Cup, only 3 games were won in the final round? Out of 10, won only 3 games. But do we talk about that? No, we don't talk about that. What we talk about. So we qualified and we finished 3rd. So we're going to talk all we want about deserve or this and that. But as it relates to the first part of the question, do we still have a chance? We still have a chance for 4th, yes. Honestly, for the top 3 with 10 points adrift of 3rd, I don't think that's realistic. But definitely 4th is something achievable. And whether it is New Zealand or Solomon Islands or Vanuatu, whatever it may be, I back our chances.
We know it's New Zealand. And I do back our chances against New Zealand, but will we get that fourth spot to play against New Zealand? God knows. But with that said, you want to go in at Simon on Ryan? Simon,
Hold on, never question for the panel.
agree with you 100%, Chopper White. First of all, this side of sports agrees with you 100%. You know, I think there are many people on that pitch that would be a better leader than the leader that we have right now. But with that said, continue the rush.
Pretty levels. How does Bobby Reid feel? Now to be a man that starts in multiple positions for a lower Premier League team under a very, very good championship team. And you come to Jamaica, you're seeing Junior Fleming, Lamar Walker all getting a nod in front of you. When you make the field for a Fulham team, how will Bobby Reid feel about that?
How would him feel about that? Put the ball in the back of net against United States.
So Lamar Walker put the ball in the back of the net against United States, Ryan?
No, I'm saying Lamar Walker didn't get any chance. That chance that sometimes some player have to he play very well for Fulham. He play very well for Fulham, but sometimes some player have to
Lamar not even get the chance, Reggie.
Ryan, as bad as Bobby Reid has been, Lamar Walker at his best is not as good as Bobby Reid been as bad.
I understand what you say, but I don't know. Probably the coach really like Lamar Walker.
You too? Can you just put Lamar Walker in your team? So you really like him too?
No, I never remember Bobby Reid tonight. That's why I say if I make change, I make two change. So in my team, I take out Lamar Walker and put in Bobby Reid.
Yeah.
Bobby Reid finished that chance against United.
Of course he should have. Without
if the coach like Lamar Walker, and I love him for love of Bobby Reid.
But he have been performing for Jamaica though.
Bro, he might perform better than Lamar Walker. But he might perform better than Lamar Walker to me.
I think the two of them have been performing equally badly. Like none of them has been making a huge impact. Yeah, like, Bobby Reid don't do much neither. I'm not gonna say he perform better than Lamar Walker. I'm not gonna say that. Because Bobby Reid come in like say he's been a deficit. However, Lamar Walker has not been great either. If Lamar Walker had been good, for example, the Giroud and Lacazette dilemma. Like we know that Lacazette has always been a better player. However, when Giroud plays and he scores goals and he gets assists and he looks very good in that French team. So Giroud always play over Lacazette, right? But that's not the case with this dilemma because it's not like Bobby Reid is playing badly and Lamar Walker is playing well. Lamar Walker has not been playing well either. So if both of them are playing badly, and we already know that one of them is a championship star and the other one is a USL about like good player in the USL and one is a championship star. I have to go with the championship star if both are playing badly. You understand? Bobby Reid has not been playing well, but Bobby Reid has always been better than Lamar Walker, and two of them are playing equally as bad for Jamaica. So sorry, can't go with up and down there.
Mike, before Simon jump in and think, please like the video. Get the video to 150 likes. I cannot stress to you guys, like the video. Why take you guys for not liking the video? Why you guys not like the video? You like the video no man. Simon,
yeah,
you don't want to talk about maps.
Mm-hmm.
What this guy has done to the nation bad that we deal with Mariappa like this way. No, man, that's serious ask. You see, sometimes fans we are asking player to be loyal to the Jamaica national team. And when them do loyal to the Jamaica national team for the country, we just throw water in them face. What this guy has done to the coaching staff, the previous coaching staff, and now this coaching staff, why them have to deal with Mariappa? This guy is so loyal, one of the down to earth. I was listening to an interview. I think I want Jamaican player. I interviewed him, say one of the realest English-based player ever to come and play for Jamaica is Mariappa. This guy do anything. I could have played against Japan. We could have played against Costa Rica. We could have played against Haiti, Barbados. This man make himself available. This man have been around the national team. He's the most experienced player in our team. He should be the one who captain this team. Why we treat Mariappa like this? Why is in the Gold Cup we taking off Alvas Powell and we bringing on O'Neal Fisher? Same thing. Why is that Jevan Brown coming off and we bringing on Powell over Mariappa? This is embarrassment, bro. How them deal with this guy. And I really feel sorry for Mariappa. This guy deserves more playing time in this team. Whether it be centre back or right back. And it sick me how much the people deal with Mariappa. I was asking player to commit And whenever a player commit, just deal with the man. So JFF, coaching staff, what this guy have to done for earn the respect to you guys? What you guys want the man do?
And before you answer, Simon, I just want to piggyback on what Ryan just said a while ago. Not only is he loyal, because loyalty can only take you so far and no further. So not only is he one of the most loyal players, but Adrian Mariappa is still a very good footballer. Right? So it's not even like say, oh, he's just loyal, so let's reward him for his loyalty. Because that's I don't think loyalty would be enough. That would not be enough for me, unfortunately. Loyalty cannot score goals and stop goals from scoring. But Adrian Mariappa is also a very solid defender. So not only is he super committed and super loyal, but he's also one of the better players on any given team in any given selection. Definitely good enough to be in the 23. So as Ryan said, why don't you think he's getting the respect that he deserves? Because he's loyal as well as a very good footballer.
It's head scratching, honestly, because this man has only made one mistake in national colours. That was the 2019 Nations League against Guyana. But apart from that, this man has given 8 out of 10 performances every time he has touched the field for Jamaica, and sometimes even better than that. And always direct the cause. Sometimes he's even gone into his own pocket for his ticket to come for Jamaica. Not many people know that, especially under the Captain Horace Burrell era. This man has literally gone in his pocket to come play for Jamaica. So he's done everything to show that he's willing for the cause, and he's already doing his coaching badges and has already spoken publicly about his aspirations to coach Jamaica one day with Joby McAnuff as a peer. So he's spoken about that at length. He hasn't done anything wrong. I guess people get caught up with the situation about age, but age doesn't play football. Donovan Ricketts was playing until he was 14 net. 35, 36 for a defender is still a person that can do his job. Yes, Maps might not play a game every 3 days, but he's still capable of playing much more minutes than he has been in this qualifying cycle. And it's no surprise that the games that he has played are games that we have done well in, the Honduras victory, the Canada 0-0 draw, etc. It's no surprise that those matches that he's played in, because he's making an impact and contributing greatly defensively.
You have anything, Rush, you want to say on this situation?
I must say, the two guys touch on the topic very well. I must say, Mariappa is a humble guy. I can't believe that he stopped for every interview. Everybody that wanted to speak with him, even if it wasn't an interview and somebody just wanted to bless him up or just say something, Mariappa would stop. Coming out, some of the players, weren't having it. We got an interview with Bobby Reid and Mariappa. You could see the hesitation from Bobby Reid, but Mariappa stopped, and that caused Bobby Reid to stop. So I must say Mariappa is a great leader, and I can see really and truly a good guy. So aside from the footballing aspect of it, which you guys, spoke about very well, Mariappa seems like a good guy. I like Mariappa.
He's a good guy. I never meet him, but just listen to him.
And question, Simon, before we continue. After that, you spoke about Donovan Ricketts, my all-time favorite reggae boy, Donovan Ricketts, right? I think, on a side note, I see people putting Andre Blake in Donovan Ricketts' class, and it's blasphemy if you ask me, right? But I'm not even going to go there. Besides, after Donovan Ricketts, who was the out-and-out captain of the Reggae Boyz, right? Rudolph Austin was announced as the captain. Mariappa was announced as the vice captain. See? The normal method of a session would have Mariappa then succeed Austin after his retirement, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? Like, from what I know about, you'd say feudal society. after the leader passes on or retires, the heir or the vice leader would then assume the role. Explain to me what happened with this shakeup. I don't get it. All of a sudden, while Mariappa was still very much a staple in the team, because he is now. So imagine what he was 5 years ago. It was just announced that Andre Blake and Damian Lowe will now be the captains of the team. Explain to me what happened there, because it was confusing to me when Blakey was announced as a captain, because I was just assuming after Rudolph Austin's departure, Mariappa would automatically ascend, not only because he was vice captain, but also by merit. So what happened there?
So when Schaefer was coaching the team, he had Mariappa as to be that here moving forward for the next qualifying cycle. Had Schaefer gotten the position moving forward, but we know the situation, JFF couldn't afford his wages, and then Tapper came into the picture, and Tapper wanted a different mindset, a different thinking, and didn't like the idea that the captain, the leader, would be someone that was born outside of this country.
Finally get the answer.
Yeah.
Rush, you finally get the answer, Rush. Simon, I've been asking this question for years. You can ask, Rush. I've been asking this question for years.
Listen,
The
bro.
other day we went to JFF and we saw the picture of that team, and the Mariapa is the only one that survived right now. I was saying then it's not clear, so Mariapa for be the captain. Look at this team with all the greats. And Mariapa alone right now still in the team. Why is he not the official captain? Even if you're not going to play and be the on-pitch captain all the time, Mariapa should be the leader of this team easily.
Yeah, man, and Rush, when Andre Blake took over, Mariapa was the centre back at that time. Right? Mariapa was the centre back at that time. He was the best centre back, one of the best players on the team. So, it never added up, but now I finally got the answer. Thanks for that, Simon.
Gentleman is just all bias.
Yeah.
It's all bias. Such man and him 9 soldier them were willing to die for him. It's just all bias. It's just all bias. And that's why we're not going nowhere. When Gerard leave, who take up the role? When Klopp leave, when Klopp's still there, he could see Jordan and the captain, and every Liverpool fans. I was the only Liverpool fans on earth. Say, oh, Henderson should be the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has said Van Dijk. Van Dijk, wait your turn.
Yeah.
Wait your turn.
Yep.
Wait your turn.
100%.
Line.
Yes, sir.
You say that's how the thing's supposed to go.
Yes, sir.
You understand? And then all of a sudden, Andre Blake become the Reggae Boyz captain, and Nana is the vice captain. That's a slap in your face and disrespect to Mario. And that's why me, as long as me at the YouTube video, me not talk about the people about them commitment. I'm done with that because we, as a nation, don't commit to nobody. We don't respect nobody. We want only respect for ourselves.
Facts.
If you can't respect others' opinion or other people, or you want people to commit to Jamaica. Me I talk to the fans them too, you know. Me done and talk about people commitment, who commit. You see what Anthony Grant commit to Jamaica and what them do him afterwards. The man commit to the team. The man commit to Jamaica. Him willing for if him football career in club football, him gonna lose him willing to do that for Jamaica. How many players gonna do that? And then you guys throw water in a man's face, hot water. Me done with that. Me stop questioning people commitment. If the man them say them not available, I'm leave it at that. I'm not going to stress it, but commit. Me done with that. Me stop do that, brother. Me, Ryan LFC, stop do that because we, as a nation, as a coach, and the previous coaching staff and now is a slapping at them face to Maria. Brother, let me tell you, you know why me talk about this, brother? You know why me talk about this, brother? You see me, brother, I believe in a loyalty. And you see, once you stick me in my back, I done it, brother. Once me gas up behind my back, I done it. Me grew up in a loyalty, and when me go Excelsior, me learn that. Coach Liebert Aleman, you have to loyal, and any you go change for other school, you never put on that Excelsior jersey back again. And that building on me, brother, loyal till death. And that's why I'm disappointed. When a man loyal like that, brother, I'm disappointed how them deal with them, brother. The GFF allow this to happen, and the GFF allow this 9 player to destroy the nation, to destroy Jamaica national team and such, man. Them make it happen, and that's why I'm telling you, it all start from who I lead. When Liebert Aleman, a coach Excelsior, nobody can pull him around unless him a walk. The GFF need to take back this team and make sure that them have all the same. Them supposed to be the leader. The president supposed to lead from the front. The head coach now, Paul Hall, and that's why more everybody was such man assistant. Them a poison in brain. Them a poison Paul Hall brain. And me I tell you this, Paul Hall, me I warn you, don't make me turn upon your brother. Because you're not listening, brother. You need to remove. As a head coach, you need people who are going to help you and happy for you. The Jurgen Klopp weak in a certain area, you know what him do? All right? Weak in a defensive and thing. I'm going to get a coach who's strong in that. I'm going to get people around me who are going to help me and want the best for me. Don't want people who want to compete and want your position. That me know about coaching, brother. My youth, I've been through Annette Garden, I've been through Boys Town, Caldown coach me, Jerome Wade coach me, Neverbell Aliman coach Karomi. I come through good coaching. Me come to go and know what structure supposed to be. Paul, you're going to be like such man. Me I tell you, if you don't listen, and as a coach, you have to keep your word. If you say, nah, pick that player in our team, don't go back. Go behind back and then you bring back the man in our team and come later.
Hashtag Karim Benzema, that's why France will never win a World Cup. I can tell you that straight. Yeah.
As a coach, brother, when you make a decision with Mr. Pep, Mr. Sacco, Klopp at the interview, and him there behind the man. And the man tired for telling him, Mr. Bridging, when me at the interview, it's time and place for everything. Right through the door, not even put the man, send him got the under 22 team, under 23 team for training, you know. And then the man chip him out, you know. Same thing, you know, brother. As a coach, you have to be firm with the decision, brother. It could have been the best player, and that's why more Andre Blake for job. Because him now listen to Paul's instruction. When he broke in a dirty habit, it's very hard to take out of him. Yeah, tell you, this is my vex how I see them deal with Mariappa. Because me believe in a loyalty. Ask anybody about me. Loyalty to the max. And when you're not loyalty to me, we just done with him, bro. Mariappa should be the captain and should be starting in this team.
Yeah, man, and such a good person too. Such a good person, I had. I look on him. I spoke to him and I was like, yo, Max, before I start this interview, I just want to let you know between me and you, like, I think that C should be on your left hand, bro. It's only right. And he's like, no, man, Blake, he's a very good leader too. What are you talking about? You know, it's like stuff like that. You know, it's just a good person. Because I looked at him straight and I was like, Mariappa, to be honest, you should be, you know, the armband should be on your left hand, not anybody else's, not the call. And he was like, you're sure to close that down very fast. No. Blake is a very good leader as well, too, man. With all respect and
me remember when I messed up that Excelsior play semi-final at National Stadium. And me was the captain right through. And you know, so me a senior play, brother. And this big body girl, you know, I had my captain armband, you know, brother. And I could get for going in a chain, you know. And so me reach in late, brother, after 5, me end up not go to school today. And coach say, what you think? You're the leader and you're coming in late. And I know it feel when a man, when you know you're the leader, brother, and the captain armband take, brother, may I tell you, it affect you. No matter how you think you see a professional, brother, sometimes it hurt, brother. It hurt, brother. I'm sad. I'm feel so sorry for this youth named Mariappa. The man they got the tea for Jamaica.
Yeah.
Reggae Boyz fans, we need to show respect to this guy. We need to show respect and show love to this guy. The youth loyal, the youth willing to go in there and pack it. And that's why I'm so disappointed. Him should have lead the team. It could have been any two runner back. If it's a back three midnight, if it's him for play a right back, him for night. And the biasness and the JFF allow make the look at Dalio stick mash up. My youth, I tell you, my youth, we reach to a point where the man them just come mash up the team, brother. Anyway, people going because I don't want to start.
What's on Simon? Your time, Simon. Make we hear your 11.
Yeah, Simon, your team.
Well, I go ahead to read sports news shortly. So in terms of my team, 2 adjustments from what you see on your screen right there. Instead of Kemar Taxi Lawrence, I have Greg Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I keep Javian Brown at right back there, no problems at all. The only adjustment I would make from what you guys currently have there, I'd push Maps to the right centre half because of the nature of operators are right back more comfortable on his right foot. So that's why I wouldn't have a problem having Liam more centrally. It's a position that he has held down at Reading and had that role even with Wes Morgan during his time at Leicester City as well. So those are the only 2 minor tweaks that I would make. Apart from that, it's an 11 capable of getting the results. It's a team capable of creating history in Panama. And it matches up well physically. The spine of the team, strong. 6-footers. You have players that have space as well. So this Panamanian team that have players with Caribbean, Afro heritage, we're going to match up well to them is to win those aerial battles now. And let's get those 3 points now.
Before you go, you want to speak about the Bobby Reed, Michael Antonio tandem, like how you would use those 2 guys?
Yeah, in a similar way, like we saw with Flemo on Thursday at the stadium, but there's a bit more freedom when you have two up top compared to three. You're not restricted to operate on that on one side or that side. So with Bobby Reed, I look at him as the person that can run in behind Mikel Antonio, can hold the ball when he's being pressed by two, three individuals. So Bobby Reed will have that time and space to run in behind if there's a pass that Mikel Antonio can send towards Bobby. So it's all going to be now on Bobby to finish those opportunities. Even when Fulham was in the Premier League, that 3-5-2 was something that was utilized by Scott Parker to some extent. So it's not something unfamiliar. And in fact, if you look at the 11 that is on the screen right now, all of them know their positions quite well, even though they might have not have had a bag or a lot of games together. This is an 11 that have played with each other for a couple of games and even against each other in the Championship or Premier League. So they will know each other quite well, and that's why I feel so confident in this sort of 11.
Yeah, man. And to my lineup, there's not many adjustments, of course. Without even planning it, me and Rush completely agree, 100%. Rush, you want to speak on why you opted to go with Kemar Lawrence instead of Greg Lee, or you want me to speak about it? You can go. Why?
No, man, I hear a squad, man. I hear a squad now.
When you're ready, you can shoot out, Bridget.
Yep, yeah, man. Hopefully after sports, I can be able to come back. But respect, guys, appreciate it. You know, Rush and Demar, keep up the good work. We'll keep the link, and Ryan, you know where to find me.
All right, enough respect, Bridget.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, man.
So yeah, man. As it relates to me opting with Kemar Lawrence, apparently people, you know, are very critical of Lawrence. But in the last game, when Kemar Lawrence was on the field playing left back Ryan, them never getting no squares from the left side. Greg Lee did have a good game, and don't get me wrong. Greg Lee did have a good game, but when Greg Lee came on, I said the goals them score from the right side. But the balls then did come from right to middle, then to the far post, Alvarez Powell's side.
Kemar
Lawrence on the field, nothing. The left side is dead. Kemar Lawrence make sure so they get nothing from the left all game. Mexico never get nothing from the left side. Mexico attack the right side completely. So why was the hard on Kemar Lawrence?
Me
had no joy going down our left side. None at all.
Well, brother, I'm not trust none of Tapper, Footman Soldier them. None of them I trust, brother. I tell you that. Me no trust none of them. Ryan LFC no trust none of them, brother. And that's why me no trust none of them, bro. I don't trust them. I don't trust none of them, brother. I tell you that, brother. What me I hear behind the scene, me no trust none of them, brother. Me not continue lose with no such man soldier, brother. One man say them only I play for Tapper. Me no trust none of them, brother. None of them me no trust, brother. I'm all night forget a chance, brother. Me could see if him can push him go to Europe and get the experience and get the thing. Me no trust none of them, brother. None of them me no trust, Virgin. Sorry to say. Data, you know that Javon Brown, him never injured. He was just tired and come off. He never injured. You understand? Because him play him second game preseason and stuff and all of them things. So him never injured. And that's why I can't understand why Alvarez will come on, because this is his first game. And when you know it, Wagwan. Big up to Data for the super chat. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. J Rush, big up yourself, Bridget. Thanks to be here again. Special edition, thanks to be here again. Enough love and respect. And big up to all the Panama fans in the building. Jersey boy, yes, I check my my WhatsApp. I will message you after. Thanks. But yeah, JT Taylor, big up yourself. Enough love and respect. But here's the thing, brother. Here's the thing. I forgot what I just said a while ago.
You did talk about the reason why you go with, even though Kemar Lawrence never have a bad game, but you don't trust the ball of them.
I don't trust them, brother. I don't trust them, brother. I just have the feelings that I don't trust them, brother. And that's me have right now. Trust issue me have with player. I don't trust them.
Fair enough. You know more than me.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say.
Bro.
Inside, so you know what's going on. But personally, me being from the outside, you know, I see Kemar Lawrence put in a good
Yes, he have a good game. He have a good game, but Greg Lee better right now. And just because I'm gonna trust him, Greg Lee better right now. Andre Blake is a better goalkeeper right now. He make some fantastic save, but I don't trust him.
Gotcha.
I'm using number 9. Anybody who I don't trust, I'm not putting them in my team. Parlal can put them in my team and lose with them. And you go see what got me to Parlal. I get kicked out like such, man. Remember me telling you. And you can't, as a coach, say you not pick certain man, and you don't do it in the Peru game, and then World Cup qualify. I tell him already, the assistant, the backroom staff, them need to leave. Them need to leave, brother. Them are corrupt in brain. And it will mess him up, brother. That gonna mess up Parlal, brother. Sometimes as a coach, you must listen and be ruthless. Friend and company and bring it nowhere. Big up, mommy, enough love and support, man. Your son was just on, so big up yourself, enough love and respect, man. Thank you very much for the support and thing. I mean, yeah. But that's my thing right now, the Reggae Boyz fans. I don't know how you guys feel. I don't know if you guys watch a video I talk about where I talk about the last video I post. Jamaica gonna big up yourself. No, him set up himself for fail. I would say Parlal set up himself for fail. Nobody now set up Parlal to fail. Yeah, he must set up himself, brother. See, because as a new coach, you have all saying who you want to be a backroom staff, right? You are the man. Yeah. You have enough other people in England, you have enough people in Jamaica with different idea. Different new, everybody's supposed to be on the same page, brother. You understand? That's my thing right now, and that's a kill our team, brother. We're dead, brother. We're not going to World Cup, brother. We can't forget it. Forget it. Now, kill me after tonight. Me now hope no more, brethren. If them go to win against Panama, I will say, well done, boys. Come again. Let us see if we can beat Costa Rica. The only way me can bring back my brain and say, yo, we are going to qualify. People can say be me negative, but me don't put in a whole heap of effort and leading up the people, them and cheer up the people. Me not do it no more, brother. The breakdown, brother. Me have enough, brother. My cup run and full over everything, brother. You get me I say? People can do that, but me not do it anymore. You have an automatical chance, them say. But if you can't win a yard, you're going to beat Panama with Panama get 3. Panama lose to Costa Rica. You think Panama got low for we beat them? Bro, at the red blue sea where I go come Sunday and you're going to see the different ball game.
No, man, them not the fans, you know.
Them not the fans.
No, yeah, I'm happy about that. Them not the fans. If them they have fans in the game, then it would have been over. Because when you go play in a Panama City, man, it's crazy. But apparently them did have an issue with when them did must have said some homophobic comments to the Mexican team and then FIFA banned them. No fans for that game.
Yeah, and gentlemen, I not lie to you. And that's why I say to you, it's a rush from day one. You see this Parlal thing, I never agree with it. But say, yo, give everybody a chance. Everybody need a second chance. Is it?
Yeah.
Because previous. So let's give him a chance. But me have these feelings. I'm right, you know. My youth, me right. Me as a youth, it's when my mind tell me something, my brother. It's when I go against my mind, I always feel. Me said to the people them they and see Jamaica Guna, all of them in the comment section can tell me say reason why I don't want Parlal to be the coach because of I think Parlal, me see him as one of them person who them can push around. You understand? Me see him as one of them person. I can probably wrong, but based on information that me get after that game and leading up to that game against Mexico, and the same thing when I run from the people are push on the head coach. I don't want nobody to push on the head coach. I want the head coach to be the leader. I want him to dictate. I want him to push around people, not people to push around him. I want him to stand up on his feet as the leader while lead this Jamaican team to good in the right direction. You understand?
Yep.
See Parlal as somebody where if a man, that's a man John Barnes. That's why I mean one John Barnes where him can stand up to them. So when him say this or this, when him say nah pick that player, I saw it ago. And that's why him can't keep a job. That's why the legend time don't want nobody push him around. You understand? The moment they start pushing him around, the man a walk, brother. That show you say the man a good leader. You don't hire me to do a job and then you want to push me around and you dictate to me and tell me who me for play and who me for pick. And I same thing what happened to Paul. And remember Ryan LFC tell you guys. Same thing what happened to Paul because him not listen. Remove the back staff, Bridget, and get new people.
So Ryan, you want to go into predictions then?
My prediction, right now, I'm not going to kill myself, brother. And if we get a jar, we're lucky. If we get a jar, we're lucky. A Panama coming in blood in them eye. You understand? Panama coming in blood in them eye, brother. And Minister Panama, I lose back-to-back game. And them can't afford for jar neither, because Costa Rica play Mexico. They need to get cheap points. Jamaica, we need to get cheap points to get closer, but I kill up myself still, brother. So, I probably think it's a go jar 1-1. Lucky to come away with a point.
Rush, how you feeling?
1-0.
1-0
Jamaica. Yeah.
Goal scorer?
Mikel Antonio to come back, you know.
Mikel Antonio.
Turn up.
Alright, well.
Oh, by the way, I forgot run and get some work done. And Joe, man, I circle the studio in after you, so.
Alright, yeah.
You can go and build the Ryan, but
Yeah.
I have to get on the road.
We have some videos. We have some videos where we work on people. Match vlog when you can follow it through the day. You know, see what we got through, see the ups and the downs. Cause we did there at the stadium. You know, we got through the tunnel. We talked to the player. Them we say we're up on the field. I talk to the baller. Them I see everybody. So we did there right as a guys. So we vlog will go drop later today for the match day. Or people stay tuned for that for the day. Take a part. You know, imagine just a watch that experience there, as if we did there at the stadium would be, you know. Yeah, man. So we're going to work on that now.
Yeah. Well, you can go and do prediction with Ryan, man. And
Yeah.
You know.
So what said you guys? What said you? What is your guys' prediction and thing?
Well, Rush just say I predict a 1-0 win, but me personally, I don't know. If I can make an honest prediction, I don't think we can beat Panama at home. But because we have a team filled with a lot of leaders, Daniel Johnson, a club captain, Liam Moore, a club captain, you know, so Mario Paul, leader from a long time. You know, he's not going to play, but Damian Lowe is a leader. And them say Blakey a leader. Me not see that. Mikel Antonio is obviously a leader. So hopefully them can galvanize themselves and put in a good shift. If we play to our true potential, we can beat any team in CONCACAF in a ride. But we just have to see it still. But I'm going to go ahead and predict Panama. You know what? We're not going to say it. I'm going to say Jamaica 1, Panama 0. But we don't know if we believe that. You know, right?
Yeah.
We don't know if we believe it. But I'm going to say Jamaica 1.
We say Jamaica win 1-0.
Yeah, that now.
Alright, I'm gonna take some call and hear what the fans must say.
Kemar Lawrence assist.
I'm gonna take some call.
Yeah.
Just one miss call me get, man. Shit.
Right, advice, them opinion.
Yeah, they want advice. So I want to hear what the people them must say. Carla, good evening. Good morning, Carla. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, morning, Ryan.
How are you doing?
Yeah, and not too bad. I was calling earlier to big up your panel and big up your listeners.
Yeah.
I was just calling to share because the question has been asking, are we out? Do we still have a chance? What are our chances like? And I am saying we have 3 games in this window, and I realistically didn't think we were going to win all 3 games. I believe we were going to win probably 2 out of 3. And I think if there was a game to lose, ironically, it would have been
Mexico.
the game that we lost against Mexico. Reason being, most of us know that Mexico is going to qualify. Now, we want to get 6 points at least from this window, but we also want to stop Panama and Costa Rica from getting their points. Now, this is where this game is really the important game for me. You know, this Panama game is even important to me more than the Mexico game, because if we did beat Mexico and still go lose to Panama, it would make any sense. Because Panama would have jumped to 17 points and almost through. So beating Panama tomorrow is more important to me. And then if we can beat Panama, I believe that the government will come on board and give us funds and give us that push. And once we get that, we're going to take care of Costa Rica. That take us to 13 points. Now, all we need from there on in is to win 2 out of the remaining 3 games. And 2 out of those games are the bottom table team, Honduras and El Salvador. It sounds difficult, but it's not difficult. I think tomorrow is where our fate really lies, and not against game against Mexico, but the tomorrow game against Panama. If we can beat Panama tomorrow, I think we will clinch that 4th spot. Or we can. It's very much possible. And it's not even mathematical chance yet. It don't reach the desert yet.
So
our fate is still in our hand.
So, may I ask a few questions? I don't know if you listen to the president where him say it now makes sense to continue the budget going to be high number for us not qualify. So, example, we win these 2 games, right? So if we win these 2 games, we are going to be on 13 points, right?
Yes.
Going into the next window. Do you think we should call all English-based players?
Of course. In fact, if we win those 2 games, it will put us in the best position we would have ever been in since the campaign start. And that's when they are even most important. We need to pull out all the stops, everybody, carry on funds too, pay for them plane ticket, make everybody come. Definitely. But if we don't win tomorrow, then you don't need to carry them back. Just you start build the next game against Costa Rica. We start use local base play and start build for 2026. What if we will lose tomorrow? But if we win tomorrow and win in the stadium, we need all hands on deck, and at this so the campaign start. So I don't know if he's not doing the maths or if he didn't go through it properly before he made that statement.
Yeah.
But if we get 6 points of those 2 remaining games, the campaign just start.
Yeah, I understand, and I do the math, Carla, but I don't know, Carla. I just disappointed and my heart break. And
We disappointed Ryan, but think about it. Do you going into these 3 games? Do you realistically think we were going to win all 3 games?
No.
Exactly.
No.
my
But me
question-
never expect us for loss in this window. I expect we to be honest with you. I expect to get a point from Mexico, right? Although we want to win the Mexico game, but realistic, I was saying get a point from Mexico and beat the next 2 teams. So that's 7. We still in the end of the driving seat. Remember, at 2 minutes.
Put us firmly.
So based on your opinion and my opinion,
Yes.
if we get 6 points, and the funniest thing about it, if we beat Panama tomorrow and then on Tuesday we beat Costa Rica. Costa Rica is a team that we beat in Costa Rica. So if we beat them away from home, we're supposed to beat them at home. So if we get 6 points, right, that's going to give us 13 points and
13.
And
they will be on 12, Panama on 14.
Yes, especially Panama play Mexico in the last game of the window. So
I check it out. They have a tough run-in, tougher than us.
Panama.
Yes.
Yes, cause them lost to Costa Rica, them a play Jamaica too, man, and them play Mexico. So if we get 13 points in this window, it will give you a good chance to still try to pull off something, because in the next round, I think February they play in Rush. I wait to play February the next game them are March. You mute, you might mute.
The end of March.
The end of March. So if we can all right, get the 6 point, Bailey by them time the Bailey will come back.
And
great come back. So and guess what? The last 3 games we're going to play them 2 games at home and 1 away.
And the 2 games at home will be El Salvador and Honduras.
And I expect the fans to be in the stadium then. So and tell you what, people saying we don't even have to win all those 3 games, because I believe Panama will continue to drop points. It's gonna be very tough for Panama from here on in once we beat them, and Costa Rica as well. So if we get these 6 points, we probably just need to win 2 out of our 3 remaining games. 6 plus 13 is 19. 19 can take us to clinch that 4th spot. I am telling you. But we must do our job tomorrow. All of this talking is would mean nothing if we don't win tomorrow. Tomorrow match is important than the match at home. Tomorrow we must beat Panama and stop them from getting 3 points. We must beat Costa Rica and stop them from getting an additional 3 points. They must stay on 14 and 12 as long as possible.
True.
While we keep on getting points.
Because really and truly are 1 spot up for grab,
Yes. Yeah, it's only 1 spot up for grab right now. So what that loss did for us against Mexico, it confirmed that we can't qualify automatically. That's what that loss did. And realistically, we'd make with USA and Canada out of the blocks quickly. We already know that the next team would have been Mexico. I don't think anybody realistically think Mexico wasn't going to qualify. We knew Mexico was going to more than likely qualify. So down to Panama, Costa Rica, and Jamaica. The campaign is still up and running. Tomorrow will tell whether it's finished for us.
Okay.
But until that game,
boy, Carla, where are the team, Carla? Carla, where are the team? Where you calling again?
No, me I tell you, Ryan, I'm telling you, tomorrow game is more excited and more important than the Mexico game. And tell you what, the Mexico game, I think Paul Hall would have seen a lot to take into the Panama game to know what to do. Because remember, the Peru game, yes, but how many of the players that play in the Peru game start? That game yesterday is officially his first game. No, we are going to judge him because you see he made a little bad change here and there. Nothing to cut his neck over because I'm an original tapper out. Nothing to kill him over.
Yeah, but if a tapper make that, bro, it'd slide, it'd destroy such man.
Yes, given his experience and given the time that he had with the team, he has been around the team a lot for a while. No. Yesterday was Paul Hall's first game. So you can't really bout someone showed for your first game. No, he would have I am hoping that he learned from that first game and he will implement what he would have learned in that first game against Panama tomorrow. So tomorrow is a big game, not only because we need the 3 points, but we'll see how the team reacted to that loss against Mexico and how the coach react to that loss against Mexico. So we have a lot to look forward to and a lot to see how it transpires in that game. Because that can also tell me what Paul Hall is made up of. Because I'm expecting to see a few changes. Maybe in formation and
change formation again, Carla.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not saying he should. But I don't expect we to go into the Panama game the same way we're going to the Mexico game because it's a must-win game. We have to win. You know, we have to win. We have to win. So we can't go with the same mentality, and we need to go in that game with a little bit more urgency. We have to win. You know, I don't expect to. I wouldn't start Ravel Maris. So we're not going to get into the technicality of it, but I expect a few changes.
Okay.
And yeah, I expect a few changes because it's a must-win game. As I said, if there was any game if I had a choice to choose which game for us to lose out of these 3 games, it would have been the game against Mexico.
Yeah.
Because we don't want Panama to get any points, and we don't want Costa Rica to get any points. We get 6 and them don't get none. Jano.
Yeah, man, the people them agree with it. Them say, yo, respect Carla. Them say, yo, them like the energy and them like the vibes and thing. But Carla, I want to tell you, thank you for calling in and stuff. I'm going to take a few more, Carla, and stuff.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Ryan. Big up yourself all the time, man.
All right. People, make sure you guys hit that link. That link I pin in the comment section to go and subscribe. Go and subscribe to I don't want to bullshit the name, brother. So tell them it, brother.
Sorry. This are that Sports TV, you know?
This are that Sports TV. Go and check them out, people. Click on the link and go and show them some love and support. But getting a few missed calls. So let's get in a few more calling, brother.
Yeah.
All right. So all right, people. Me like all the fans them like them nah give up, Virgin. Them nah give up, but let us hear what rest of fans them have to say. Oh, you already subscribed. A lot of people in the comment section haven't subscribed as yet. So people, click on the link. Yeah, man, click on the link, people, and subscribe and think, people. Come on. All right, so yes, people, make sure you guys are like the video, people. Get the video to 150 likes, people. Come on, that's how the goal.
Hello.
Coach, good morning. How are you doing this morning? You calm down from last night?
I want me to calm last night too, you know. It does the network now work good, you know. You understand? You know,
So,
I'm calm, man.
So, a lot of people are
Just
calling.
disappointed.
Yeah, I understand the disappointing, but a lot of people call in and they say, Ryan, no, we still have a chance. What do you think, coach?
I'm also balloon. As long as they the mathematical, them say everything positive always be positive, you know. You understand? And them say there's a mathematical chance because Costa Rica do the work and we need them to do for you and we never do our work. So if people do work for you, you not do your work, or you gonna qualify. That's the logic of the thing, you know. So we have go Panama in the Red Sea. We have to go there for go play with more. We can't go for a pint, you know. We have to go for 3 pints. So we have to go open up more. So you see the susceptible to what can happen to, you know. That's why you need people who can help you when we go up on the counter. So wish them all the best. At Jamaica we say all the way, you know. But one thing we do, you know, me not gonna be partial and throw a tapper or a tear. Me not an anti-tapper. I mean not an anti-parler. Me's a football man. Me's a football man. A football me deal with. You know, so I wish them all the best, but it's gonna be an uphill task. You understand? We're gonna play more on the front foot in a Panama. You understand? To get 3. Drawing the game can't help it. No drawing, no more. We have to get 15 points. So 15 and 7 get 22. So we have to win. So I don't know.
All right. So what's your score prediction?
I feel like it might draw 1-1, you know.
1-1.
Yeah.
1-1 and we out.
Eh?
1-1 and we out.
I pass it. But I love them start the Twin Tower. short and tall. When you want somebody to play off, I'm not nobody to play off.
You want
Me
Bobby
care.
Reed? You want Bobby Reed?
No, sir. The thick brother, the name?
Antonio.
Gray.
Andre Gray.
Yeah, man.
Fair
When I
enough.
start him and Mikel up top, man. Wise head, you know.
Strong.
Right, I know you need wise heads on the field, you know. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that pass they when get Jamal Lowe in a USA game?
Yep.
One love. I will get that goal that we score.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we respect him enough, you know.
Them not respect him.
But him come on, him never put in a good shit.
I know him a big baller, but last game, brother, a man like him, a man a run it a cement pan him back, coach.
Yeah, you have to understand, Ryan, based on how the game you are playing, understand, you come in, you have to come in and try to protect where you're having.
Mm-hmm.
So, in terms of your teammate, when they win possession of the ball, if them not patience enough and in composure to get you, it's kind of difficult, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Each game bring a different approach, you know. So, if it was 11v11, maybe me that say something different. But in a 10 versus 11, yeah, come on to try defend and lead. It's more to try keep and try block up space, and you understand? It's not so much to try get a next goal. If you get it, so be it. But it's more for protect. But me not gonna mark you. If me gonna mark you for one game, it don't make no sense where they bring you. So the man bring in Kevin Stewart.
It seems like he might play a part. Whether it going to be start or it going to come off the bench.
Oh, I will leave. I'm Mr. Reliable. I will bring in a man if you're not sure if you're going to play. Scan them thing there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so but what it be, it is in front of we already. So that difficult task. It's a very difficult task. It's not being enough to get 3 points, but in a Panama, knowing that them lose them last game, and if them win that game, them the one away from qualification, you know. So,
Panama.
the people them are gonna fight. Yeah, man. No Panama, they're on 14 plus 3 or 17, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And them know people they behind them close, and everybody I say them support at that spot, everybody I run off. So. Nobody in a rate as Panama too. So them are not gonna be an easy game, you know, a war, you know. So you better find 11 and 13 man who are gonna fight war.
Yeah.
Nice guy thing done with, you know. You understand? Experience that you need from people like Maria, people when know say them don't have no more World Cup qualification either them. Them thing important to, you know. Man, we know say them can't play no more qualification. And them man they want because them are gonna want to know say guess what, them are gonna give themselves the best possible chance.
True.
So me see it, no. Some local or overseas, the man them are gonna fight, and you notice how me talk. Me I tell you from day one say, depending on the man them that carry Anthony Grant. That mean you know say it's not a preference to who local or we talk football. We love all of them. Local and overseas. Me the national stadium I watch Jamaica play, USA. From the first whistle blow till it done, cataract, I say boy I never know, say I saw you stay. 2 days me there work host like them Sanyo. Anthony Grant. So I wish them all the best, see me, because we are Jamaican, you know. But when we lose, we are going to vex because things don't go right. We are Jamaican, you know, we love the country and we love football, you know, Ryan.
I know that man, coach.
And we not talk about him, we prefer for him to play. We need no preference. Go out there, go fight for the nation, and that we depend.
Yeah.
We're not preferring how he is. Just go out there, go throw yourself in a ball and kick a ball at the goal or dive on a man foot if you dive on it.
True.
But in terms of the tactical aspect of the game, we have to assess it properly. We blunder. You understand? But that is be that gone. We are Panama, we have to get something from it. And the only something we might have to try to get is 3 points.
Yeah.
Me give the predicament, you know, from before we play Mexico game, you know. Look where it go. We play Mexico, Panama, Costa Rica. And the 3 teams that they run with. See if we did just maximize them 3 there. We unite again, but that gone. What we have to do now, we have to go brave, super brave to go Panama and know to hear what we are come for the 3 points in the Red Sea. Red Sea we are going on.
No, fans will be there, coach.
Still the Red Sea. The fan never there staying on and them give it 3 love.
Yeah.
And remember, you know, we're vulnerable in a car with up on the edge and we just lose a very critical game, and so we tend, much as we there, we are trying to build up back our hopes, and the coach have to do a whole heap of that. We kind of in a fragile situation, so if they get the first goal, we start to think about Mexico game where we just lose. So it depends way.
Yeah.
It not being us, but we have to change a whole heap of things. We have to look more progressive when we have the ball, man. Too much sideway and backway pass, man. You can't have Mikel Antonio when I go down the flank and whip in some ball in the box.
True, man.
You can't have Kemara Lawrence play left back and for about the first 45 minutes, me not see I go cross the halfway line. You can't play and I say me go play high press. I go looking up. I mean, I see we are draw.
Yeah, coach. I'm hearing you, man. Coach, internet again. Yes, coach.
So, we wish them all the best, my brother. We only can wish them all the best. And I'm going to say, we're not anti this or anti that. We're a football person.
Yeah.
We're not personal with coaches. We're not busy about that. We're busy about football, the tactics, and the game approach we assess. And we're not attack against that man, the other man. We're not deal with them things at the end of the day. We're not there with no benefit in doing that. And we're not just jump on something and say, boy, we're against this or we're against that. We just deal with football as we see it. If you give me a homework and say assess Jamaica against Panama, you have to give me assessment of the game. I can't give you with a bias mind.
All right.
So me there, I'm a boy. All the best.
All the best, coach. All right, look later.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, Joe, man.
Yeah, man.
Big up to Rush, man. Thanks to being here.
Yeah, man, of course, man. We're there, man. We're here, man. Ryan. Always a pleasure to talk about with you, you know. Talk to the people, them, as much as we might disagree with some of them sometimes, yeah?
Carla, good morning. Welcome to the show. Carla, good evening.
Yeah, you hear me?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Carla. Welcome to the show. 6 o'clock game tomorrow, guys.
Good afternoon. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I cook this Skyward. Show Colonel Boss, aka Show Colonel Boss.
Okay. Go ahead, man.
Right. So here me I say I know. Me personally did I expect a draw from Mexico match too.
1 second, Ryan. All right, you know, big up in the people. Ryan, when it's done, you just make them sub up and like, all right?
Yeah.
Bless you, brother. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
The players the feel Jamaica we're too nice. Me think we're too nice and teams just come here and want to take points because we're too nice, my boss.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You hear me? You hear me?
Yes, man. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, so we think we're too nice. The first thing, nobody never ever expects a boy. This Jamaica could have even score for Mexico with 10 man. And none of we can go past that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So nobody never ever look to Jamaica even score, because that comes as a shock to everybody. So that's the first thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, the man them score against Mexico, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we are defending a 1-0 lead.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to tell me, say, as professional players, no man now go down on the ground, no man now ball to no foot, no man now pull up.
Mm-hmm.
The keeper now lie down on ball like say injury hurt or nothing.
Mm-hmm. Kill the game.
The ball, they want to go back to Mexico for attack or so. Every other team when we watch, especially when they play a team who knows they have the quality, we can beat them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they are lead, especially at the final minutes, them find means and ways to kill the vibes of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica seem to be so kind way.
We don't want to go down on the ground. The nice boy run.
No man, I go down if a man does. It's like about this fighting spirit where I say, yo, stay up and tackle back for the ball. Give the man stay up and tackle. The man now say, you want man I say now we make get a breather, yeah, man. The man go down for a look up 1 minute or something. No, just get the ball, the man I throw them out back like say, all right. Me say the forward get the ball a couple times well, right? I mean I look for him.
Which forward? There are a lot of forward on the field. Name. Gray?
Yeah. Gray. So me I look for him now. Me I say to kill some time as a smart forward. When you run to the line, right? And try to kill some time and try use your body to try block the ball. So if them touch it, out here throw it go, right? See no look, when I see none of them look at something there's like we just say, yo, we are still and fight time and we are keep by the ball, don't give them and make them attack, we and fight. You understand?
Yeah.
No, as per the change, you know, me personally still, me that expect, say boy, Mario Porter come on. To kind of boost up
the defense.
Yeah, me never that look for Alvas really. But as the coach, so when say it makes sense, he must say I look for like. You understand? Come here. So Alvas we are watching game just like how we are look for. Remember we are look for the game, you know, and we are look for it from a TV perspective or a laptop or a phone or whatever we are watching on, right?
Yeah.
And we can see some Mexico now go down the middle.
Them going on the wing.
Yeah, they might use the wing. So what we should do is pay attention to the wing backs them, which taxi before him come up and pay keen attention to the right winger from Mexico and try to close him down. Right? And then Javier him keep an eye on the left winger. He keep a close eye to him. He not miss nothing. And if a ball come when he can't pass out, he might kick it out. I might kick it away. No, you as a man, we are watching the game for yourself. You see the game for yourself. We are watching on TV and you see it for yourself as a player. You suppose to see them thing then a big man. You understand?
Yeah.
You suppose to see them thing there. And you come on, you know, and you come like at the keeper and Liam Moore, you a mark.
Alvas Paul, I don't know what I'm doing, brother. The man that know when to mark a player, the man that know when to feel for a player, and the man that know to mark space. Come now, the ball the inside. The man that mark the two center of them. Come and close the space. You the way inside and close the center half. You don't need for this, you need to cover the space. And Alvas Paul alone, you know. Whole back four, they know to cover space. We don't know when to mark, we don't know when to drop off.
Brother, I say the man them come like them don't know how to kill game. Because Mexico frustrated around the time, but could have scored next goal from them, you know.
Virgin, it come down to if a Mexico lead that game, them never lose that. Not because Mexico is a great team. They would have lied down and they would have killed rhythm.
So the man would have killed time, brother, man. The man would have killed time, man. The man would have lied down and would have need to lie down. We not do nothing, none of that. One of the time Fleming look like him tired and instead of him drop back and try to offer some support to the right back. He look like he out of the game in the last few minutes too.
Yeah.
Because in the first part, you know, he did really offer some support to Javier still, you know. But then look like him burn out and him never say, all right, let me drop back and stay a little deeper, you know? Because it laps too, you know.
Who laps?
So boy, me I show you, say boy, look like, but we still have hope still, because here one now. Mexico, they on our 17 points, right? And Jamaica they on 7, and Panama they on 14, and Costa Rica they on 12. So here this year match we are playing now is a must-win match, you know. Because we beating Panama now. I got put pressure upon Panama. We have to go try beat Mexico, you know. And then we have Mexico match go with Costa Rica, you know, because if Mexico match, I expect Mexico to beat Costa Rica still. But if the match is even draw, right? And if the match is even draw, and we beat Panama, We are on 10, Panama still are on 14, right? So it's like a force Panama now if you have to go try to beat Mexico, you know.
And we have Costa Rica.
Yeah, and we have Costa Rica, but we have to go beat them two teams. It's like important that we beat them two teams right now. Have to go beat them two teams right now. And I think we have the potential to beat them. I'm not go around that. But we have to go to Panama with some fighting thing, you know, because you know Panama players them strong and them love bully people, you know. So we have to go there with a fighting spirit, with a 13-man spirit there we are going to fight all the way. And if we beat Panama and Costa Rica, then we see a chance that we make it. Now, earlier on at the show, me here, you asked the boy, the boss, I said, JFF boss, I said, boy, if we don't look like we have no hope to qualify, him nah, we're calling the English-based player. But if you want to know, if we win them 2 matches, we still have a chance to clinch 4th place. And we have two of the weak team them at home, and I don't think Canada gonna feel them best team. Me and so, I don't think them gonna feel them best team because them don't have a qualify already. So I think them gonna really want to feel them best team to play with. You understand? But what me fear now is that me kind of have that fear. I don't know if I'm me alone kind of have that fear. It's weird though. I don't know if it's weird, but we kind of have that fear. I say if we go in at the next round, right? Needing probably 2 or 3 points from them 3 matches. There are even 6 points. Say 4 points then to make it to 4th place. Me just a worry, you know, it's just weird. I don't know if I'm me alone, but me I say this. It just worry me if you think about, you know, them Central American team they don't qualify already where Panama or Costa Rica go play. I say, yo, you know, we want Jamaica come in at this, you know. So yeah, we go in our fight.
They will do that.
Yeah, so that worry me the most.
We have to get things right. But Carla, me catch up with you and take our next caller. See, thanks.
Alright, but we have hope, same way, man. We have chance. We don't need to win them too much. We have to win them too much, though, if you have a chance. Big up.
Alright. Carla, good morning. Carla. Yes, Balakir, good morning. Balakir, good morning.
I pray now, brother.
What go on, man? There, man.
No. Well, me I say differently, you know. You see, read have to start Sunday. No doubt about it. You can't have 2 wing up on the field and the 2 of them have no defense. No, can't defend good. You see me? As much as Lamar Walker, a Jamaican, and you know one good little baller. I don't know if you watch a game. Most of the time him get caught, you know, when him and Jerry and Brown start off, you know. So as a Fleming have to go over from 50 that them on the side, you see me?
Yeah.
So the coach have to go, you know, Bobby Reed have to start. You see me? And I think the Bobby Reed should start in a Mexico game.
Yeah.
You see me? Yeah, we want more for that show go, but Bobby Reed are way more quality than Lamar Walker, man. You see me? I'm still feel say Andre Gray should have kicked the ball there for a goal. You know something that if you lick it, if you don't go in the goal, you probably get a corner. You see me?
Yeah.
People now pinpoint them thing there. You see me? And they know say, yo, yeah, Alvas, but yeah, you a game and me feel same time up to I don't bash me and bash him because I want ball and me rate, you know.
Yeah.
You see me, but in time up because he get slow. You know, look like he interested to play again and them thing there, you see me?
Yeah.
So I just that because to say you see it and we man them a deal with low. You know, rate that because low one of the best defender, you see me?
No,
you
but
see red card. Yeah. You see red card when get you see most of the people them who used to say, yo, yes, enough to play. That only give them strength. They try to push out the man out of the team. You see me?
Him have to take some responsibility for the last two.
Yeah, man, cause you see, if you tackle it, you see him win the ball. Me no feel say, you see him win the ball, he can just ease up to, you know, cause he win the ball already, you know. You see me? So probably just go over the ball. You see me? After that, he just, boy, I don't know what go on. You see? We not play bad too.
Pinnock play excellent. But Pinnock not play. He play excellent.
Yeah, man, me say in go on. What times he get caught out. You see me? So hopefully them play 3 back where him and Mario and Leon Moore can play. Cause we have to go all out, you know. You see me?
Alright, Balakur. I'm gonna take a next caller, so enough respect, brother.
Yeah, man.
Caller, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, big up yourself.
Alright, my boss. What you say? You can mute your background.
Yeah, man.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then I hear you now.
Yeah, go ahead now.
Yeah, well, first of all, I have to tell you, big up yourself, as me as a Ryan LFC. My respect for you do with the channel over here, so see me.
Yeah, man,
respect.
respect.
I only now watch up a Liverpool match, them, I can't too free them there, see.
Why?
But anyways, first of all, you see all of them match that we used to play with under Tapper with more, just enough of them points that we could have taken. You realize that now like what 15 points I max so you can take now them like 1 points that we give away and them stuff there. And now we cost we.
To come back, yeah, it come back and us.
We should have beat El Salvador.
True.
See it there. We get a point. We should have beat Canada if we are be realistic.
True.
Are we hard? We should have taken a point out of Mexico. Would have put in a better position.
True. We should have beat Costa Rica too.
Yeah, that too. Oh God, man, that match they burn me up to this day, and I know it will come back for you and too wicked. A long time we should have get to the top too if we did really serious about qualifying. No disrespect, but I truth. Next thing where we Jamaicans, we have a thing where you have a thing, constructive criticism. We don't want to hear that if you criticize a person for you right there, so you're bad mind or this and that. Me, everybody has to we know for this up. Alvas Powell like worse. Me not busy with a man, I say. Me not really say me a kill a man or fight against a man, but the truth is the truth, brother. We know what is what, and the whole of we see it. Me a person, if a man tell me this, all me I go do approve him wrong. But every time a man chat bad about Alvas Powell, him prove the person right. We say no good that him approve it right over and over again.
True.
The next thing too, me feel say coach forget some I blame too.
Definitely.
We have 10 players left on the field. What me I say is that, Boobs, why you take off the only man winning? We take off Antonio. Antonio, man, you see the winner last 10 minutes. Well, he take off Antonio from earlier.
Him tired, man. Antonio tired. Let's be real, Carla. Antonio tired. I disagree there on that one.
Tired, yeah. He's tired, but still. Wait, me I excel.
Big up to military gunner. Enough respect for your tuning in, man. Coach Boris Johnson said, why are we blaming Alvas Powell? He should be blamed, coach. Come on, coach. Mr. Johnson.
May I be realistic? That too. You see, you know when you know so me watch match and me say when me see Alvas Powell come on, come this Maria Power, I'm up on night time think I'm a come on. Me be realistic. When me see that me say, me put down me say me a top watch match cause we are lose now. I swear to God, me say so before. And in less than 3 minutes, the man can make 2 goals concede. The man come on now, 88 minutes, and by 82 we lose the match.
Yeah.
The man, so we have 10 players. We should never put on a, listen where commentator them saying that match, because Flow Sports may take it in. Flow Sports say, him not really, he commentated them in that match, Alvas Powell, and one person known for defensive attributes, but he can provide some attacking. We have 10 players, obviously a different. Why we didn't go to 1-5 at the back? Put on Maria Pan, see the wings, the man them Mexico kill weapon. Put player 5 back, then put Maria Pan center back. We have Liam Moore, and we have Ethan Pinnock. 3 there so. Put on a man like Bobby Reid, I know Bobby Reid the player. Bobby Reid a man who come on and he will chop back and he understand can play right back only for Fulham in a Premier League.
Yeah.
And we have Greg that a 5 at the back there, and we know so Bobby Reid can go forward if we need to go forward. We should have take off sitting there too. Morrison do not need the match. can take off Morrison and put on Kevin Stewart or any other defender other than Alvas Powell.
True.
So there's so remember so we have one sub left still, you know. So me feel say in truth that the matter is game management is poor. And them should have tell Andre Gray say, yo, come on pan the field and you get the ball, try and win some foul, try and keep the ball. Cause that's something when do that's so foolish, but me not really fighting for that. And that alone him really get. In the entire match, Antonio didn't get no chance, never really get no chance neither. We have to be realistic. Daniel Johnson play good, me not lie.
Yeah.
Boy, Lamar Walker not play, but me used to cuss Flemings, and Flemings are taking time and I prove me wrong, cause him try in another match, me not like him try.
Yeah.
That's my up. But I don't know, boy, me I hope so we can get 15 points on the 5 game left. But going forward, me don't know, you know. If I saw this case, I feel like if we go to 1-3 and the man them when I say Damian Lowe, we not fi fight Damian Lowe. Maybe not sit from day one, Damian Lowe is a walking red cap. The man belong in a jungle, going wild. The man need to learn some composure, brother. Man, of course, say that's not a red card and that. Brother, yo, first of all, me watch him in how him man go on 9 match. Me say, you know, say, I'm going to get red card before first half done. And by me blink, the man get a red card, brother. Certainly could think, me not care where a man wants. The man, them always say, top 5, 30 man, them with Jamaica and start pick up the foreign man, them. The truth of the matter is, the foreign man, them more technical. The foreign man, them just better in general. Then they have better coaching. They have better experience, brother. Yeah, 1 and 2. And Blake cannot really, if I watch me, would have Blake, tell everybody if you go watch over a match, them and look on the type of goals them Blake can keep conceding. An average keeper now really, an average keeper stop majority 2 goals them we concede to. Could have stopped. I feel so they should have stopped. But as me say still, a man will say, yo, me just a fight against Blake good and Blake. That cause my captain, hopefully, after this, we get our next keeper if we put for fight for position because me don't know.
We need competition now in our goalkeeping.
Yes, Blake can't kick the ball. Yeah, look at it. They are not really good. They can't pass the ball really and truly. But him can save it. But for we keeper can't do none.
No.
Keeper never you.
No. Blake, there is not too bad with him feet. But him can keep out the ball. But Blake good with shot blocking, but it's just him feet him a problem with and him don't come on him box too much.
Yes, for true. The man don't come on him box for true. The man come in like one vampire. The man afraid of cross too.
Yeah, him no come for cross. Me not see Blake a come for a whole heap of cross.
Yes, I mean really the man I put him in defender them under unnecessary pressure some my time on me see it. Cause some ball when me see man say me expect him the man look shake like him afraid of the ball to be honest. And you say him good with shot stopping, me not really think so brother. Cause if I look on some of my goals them brother, the goals that the ball that near to him and the man literally like at least the first goal we concede brother, that poor brother, the man should have put up a stronger hand brother. The first look on it. And the second goal, look what the ball past the man. Me not like everybody have their opinion. That's why me not feel saying I really one good keeper, brother, to be honest. But
no man, he's a good keeper though, Carla. He's a good keeper.
Me this not hold my opinion, but hopefully he can prove me wrong down the line. Me I beg God to qualify. Hopefully we can take 15 points every other match go away. Because Canada only want 3 more points and then Ghana World Cup, you know. The maximum points so you can finish pan Canada only need 3 points to finish man that. We never expect Canada to go on so good, no lies.
All right.
But we can look on it on paper, we have a way better team than Canada. So really and truly, it come down to coaching.
Right.
And now the JFF takes some blame for never get to the top of World Cup. I mean, Tapper gone, so I not even should have lived on Tapper name there with it. But the truth of the matter is, if we got Tapper from the first 3 match, maybe would I now want a way better position. But then again, that just maybe we don't know what could happen. But no, we can't go no because we never take the opportunity when it presents itself. We wait too long and now see it there. But as me talk about the Panama match now. Panama match, I feel like if we try and go to, I see what Paul tried with the 4-3-3, but I feel like if we try 3-5-2 for that one match, 3-5-2 or 3-4-3. Because we choose 3 defender, that would be Mariappa. Ethan Pinnock, a big man. Liam Moore, a big man. But Pinnock, to me, a man of the match.
True. Pinnock play well, man.
Yeah, man, I am the best by far. to me, they may know if to take a break for starting 11. Even though how much match ban him will get? Like 2?
2 match. Him will out for the 2 match. Straight red, but caller, may I catch up with you and take a next caller, see?
Yeah, man. Big up
Right,
yourself.
enough love and respect. All right, people, make sure you smash the like button. Really appreciate you guys tuning in earlier on in the morning. You guys could hear doing something, but in the choose here. But big up to all of you guys in the chat. Really appreciate it and stuff. Carla, good morning or good afternoon. How are you?
Blessed, brother.
Blessed, man. What said you?
Well, I agree with the car with one of the caller them where say we still have a mathematical task. But we have to agree that it will be an uphill task, to be honest. Because when you look on Panama next 5 games, apart from us, them have Mexico, them have US, them have Canada, and them still have Honduras to play. So now say, so them have a hard run.
Yeah, but most of them team they would them play, them already are gonna qualify. Mexico are gonna qualify. USA qualify, Canada.
Yeah, but that no means because them qualify, them are gonna let them up. Them are gonna Mexico, US, and Canada are gonna fight the first game.
Yeah, but
who have supremacy over Conquer Cup.
Carla.
You have to understand that is also a price.
Carla, yes, me understand, but listen to me and say most of the time when team qualify for the World Cup, them try to use other players to see how strong them who can compete and give other people a chance.
Yeah, I agree. But that not said the man them with them are gonna try to use and go less. Because looking like Canada play with you without 2 or 3 of them best players and don't them surprise us who you them play. You them not miss a beat. So it's not like you can judge on them side they say boy. Look at US. US use a team, a second string team in a World Cup and win. Where everybody never see. Understand me? I get that? Not because they will already qualify. I said, boy, sometimes, brother, when you use a second string team, the man them hungrier than the man them when I first string team.
True.
So we just as much as I was heartbroken Thursday evening, I still think we have a chance. We just have to just do our part and just finish with business. You know what I mean? Go about with business correct. See if we can start with this game tomorrow. If we win now and tomorrow, I will beat Costa Rica. That's a plus for us. Let's hope that the guys can pull themselves together and go through with this. Boy, Alvas boy, may I tell you. Don't know what we're going to do with Alvas Powell, but much done, sir.
All right, Carla. Thanks for calling me.
But we still agree with the caller. We still have a chance. If we can pull yourself together and win even 5 out of them and win them last 5 matches or even 4 out of it, we still think it doesn't give us a good chance. I still think it can give us a good chance. And that's why. That's all I say still. Best up, brother.
All right, respect.
Yeah, man.
Coach Barris. Yeah, him need to come get the job. Yeah, Coach Barris, why you say we are blame? No, Alvas Powell give away 2 goals. You know what I mean? Low, one of them two. Blake could have do better. Commanded him box. The first goal is scored on Blake. He could do better. Do what it is here, coach. You understand, coach. But Alvas Powell, he's a weakling, coach. But anyway, people, I will be back later. So let's take this call, people. Want to give everybody a chance and think.
Hello.
Carla. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, I want to speak for him, said Blake half, man. When you have a slap, yeah. Good afternoon.
Yes, man. Go ahead. Afternoon. Carla,
A slap.
Carla,
Yeah,
hold on
you
there.
hear
Hold
me?
on there. Carla, you listen to the background. You can't listen to the background, man.
Oh, true, me have the TV on.
Yeah, man, you have to mute the background. Coach, later, I don't know. It probably be an interview later. I don't know. I don't know what's a topic going to be tonight. But I'm trying to link up with Errol Stevenson, former Reggae Boys player, to do an interview. So I don't know. I have a next young youth that play in the Peru game. So I don't know what the topic going to be tonight, Mr. Boris Johnson. Okay? But yeah, Carla, go ahead now.
Yeah, speaking on say Blake half. You can't really blame the goalkeeper when the defender mess up. Cause when the defender mess up, it going make the goalkeeper look like him not try.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So right there, so it's Powell, me would have to give all the blame right there, so. Despite them two goals there, the coaching staff need to prepare the man them to play for 90 minutes or 95 minutes. Too often we have goals coming in the 80 minutes.
Tired.
You understand? So that's why them have the change. I don't know why the coaching staff afraid to put in the fresh legs. So why you bring the rest of players them if you're not confident them to put in the game?
Mm-hmm.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yes, man.
Yeah, man, it's the coaching staff. Me they really give the blame still, but Alvas Powell, him a ball watch, man. If you watch the two goal, one of the he never watch the ball and he never watch the player. He just a run back.
Yes, Carla.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but when the coaching staff need to prepare the man them to run for 90 minutes. If you can get 60 minutes out of a player, after that the 60 minutes, the next player who you're putting in most can give you a 30 minutes hard run.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about that?
I agree with you, but I think be fair to Paul, although he made the changes. But what I think some of the changes, I not agree with it. Yes, hindsight after the game may talk, but I would take off Ravel Morrison and bring Greg Lee. So Taxi and Greg Lee double up on the left hand side there. So right back, I'm bringing on Mariapa. I'm turning it to a back five. Adjust. We never adjust when we go down to 10 man. You understand? So
yeah, that makes sense. But why they not try 5-3-2? Our striker them tall. So we use the wing more often and throw in the square them because we have tall striker.
but anyway, Carl, I'm gonna catch up with you back later. So later I give you a call back. See? I'm gonna run it now. All right.
Yeah, man. Love your program, man. Big up yourself, man.
All right, enough respect. All right, people. Big up to all of you guys down in the comment section. Those who don't get a chance, a missed call, just let me know that later I will give you back a call. See? Guys, I'm going to take some rest and then come back to you guys. Don't know if it's going to be an interview. I don't know. So look out and see what's going to happen. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I would like to say peace out. Coach Boris Johnson, big up yourself, Bridget. See? Enough love and respect. Big up to all of you guys. King, big up. All of you guys, big up. Peace out.
Oh, and them here. This is Boom Boom, aka World Boom, the Billboard selector. And me I represent for Ryan LFC. To get the latest Reggae Boyz content, just hit that like and subscribe button. And the Operation Ball Game, I say, knock it, Ryan.